Hampton League Live. Welcome to your live coverage of the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, right here on Streamer, Australia's premier community sports streaming platform. The best coverage of great local footy and netball on the Great South Coast starts now. For Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool. This is the 3YBFM Hampton League Live Match of the Day, live and free on Streamer.
Here we go, we're about to get underway. Our Hampton League Live Match of the Day. Vardy and Weymouth will go head to head in his game on. And Vards gets the first tap down. Nice and physical contest. Grundy gets a handball out to Keast. Keast goes further afield to Wines. And that is Lukey Wines. And he spots up Snooze. That's his first touch of the afternoon. You can hear the siren. He hits Charlie McKinnon, lace out. And what a start. They get straight around him and you can hear the car sirens. And Trent Hill, Wigsy Dowie, that was the perfect start for the North Warrnambool Eagles.
That's your dream case scenario, I reckon. Luke Wines kicking to Matt Wines. Would have been nice, Matt Wines kicking Adam Wines, but Adam Wines has actually started on Reece Buck at full back. But really good opening forward.
Charlie McKinnon comes in. Can he finish it? Yes, he does. And that could not be scripted any better. That is magnificent. And the Eagles, Snooze Wines gets his first touch. He hits Charlie McKinnon lace out. The first goal of the afternoon on the national tile scoreboard goes to North Warrnambool Eagles. They get a 1-6. Hilly, that was magnificent to watch.
Oh, Charlie McKinnon, his goal kicking has just improved so much throughout the course of the year too, Wiggs. That's 40 goals for the season now and just looked perfect off the boot.
Yeah, look, he's probably worked on that last couple of... probably wasn't a real strength of his game, but he's good now. And really good start for North Warrnambool.
Here they go, back in the centre now. It's Vardy up against Weymouth, and Vardy with a tap down. And waiting there is Carter. Couldn't quite get the handball out. The handball from Keast is good. Here's Charlie Jelly to a running teammate in Grundy. Gets it on the boot quickly inside forward 50. Holloway picks it up on the half volley. Under pressure with the handball out. Jumping out of there is Walters. Matty Wines feeds the handball to his brother. Luke Wines inside 50. Charlie! He's taken a beauty. He turns around, right foot snap. And that's 2 goals to Charlie McKinnon in 2 minutes. And the Eagles lead 2 straight 12.
Point, is it?
Oh, it's a point.
No. What did he say? He said he's missed that, has he?
So it's a 1-1-7 scoreline rather than 2 straight 12. And we've played 2 minutes in this first term.
Gee, what is that? They were all celebrating, so we were kind of watching that, to be honest.
Wasn't touched off the boot?
I think he said went through for a minor score. So he going to Blues now. They just need to settle here, and a nice mark's been taken by Lowe. He goes further afield looking for Harry Ryan. He can't gather. Goes and gets it again, does Big Harry. Here's Morgan Morris. He goes back to Lowe. Steps through a little bit of traffic. Kicks inboard. Oh, nice mark, reading it well there. It was Jackson Grundy for the North Warrnambool Eagles across half-back. Alan Blackburn, any matchups you can see, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, Reece Buck's going to be the deep forward for Warrnambool, and Nossie's got the job on him, so Charlie McKinnon started the game real well. It probably should have kicked that one.
So ball's a centre half forward for the Eagles. They get the free kick. Charlie McKinnon holding the ball, goes long inside forward 50. Lockie wide to the back, runs in, dribbler, hits the post. And I'll tell you what, they've just sort of rushed those last 2 shots.
Absolutely. That one from Charlie was a bit, and he's been kicking well too, so he probably didn't need to snap that. And that one was there. They were, you don't want to probably go ruin missed opportunities. And it's all been played in North Warrnambool's forward half at the moment.
1-2 away. That's on the national tile scoreboard. Jackson Bell to bring it in. Brings it to the broadcast side. Morgan Morris flies. Good defensive punch there by Bailey Keast. And we'll have a boundary throw and about 70 out from the North Warrnambool goal. 3.5 minutes gone in this first term, and it's the Eagles 1-2-8 leading the Blues yet to score.
Blackie, is there any wind advantage to any end, do you think?
Yeah, a bit of it just across the ground from the broadcast side, mate, but both ends, you can score both ends quite easily.
Here goes Marty Gilchrist, his first touch of the afternoon. Morgan Morris, can he get it? No. And the ball goes across the boundary line. And we will have a boundary throw in virtually right in front of us here on centre wing as Geordie Walters takes his first spell of the afternoon. He's been in good nick for the Warrnambool Blues too in 2026.
4 minutes and he has a spell.
It's amazing, isn't it? Marnie Gilchrist, Dwyer to Turland. High up and under. Noski goes back. Probably drops what he'd normally take. Good enough to go and get it again. No. Gets it out to Lewis. Under pressure was Anders. That was good pressure in the end from Harry Ryan. The ball goes across the boundary line. And we will have a boundary throw in. 1-2-8 the Eagles. Blues yet to score.
I reckon they've made that change real early. So it looks like Eamon Radley's gone to McKinnon and Durden's now on Lockie Wines.
Ball forward by the Blues, but chopped off there by Reece Scoble. So he's at the cross half back. He's going to bring to the broadcast side wing. Holloway, a big fly. Premature fly over Everell. He's asking for the free kick.
I'm looking forward to that matchup actually. Everell and Holloway.
Yeah, some good aerial players, both sides, both Zach and Riley Holloway. So boundary throwing right in front of the North Warrnambool Eagles. Coach's box. Good high throw up. Vardy front position. Got the left hand. Palming it down. Was looking for Jackson Grundy and Jacko just sees it over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw. And the midfield battle's going to be interesting weeks. You know, some youth and some experience for both in there.
Yeah, Grundy, Jenkinson, Keys to probably run with, and then for Warrnambool, Dwyer and
Jordan
Manone, and Geordie Walters and Charlie Marner Gilchrist. So bit.
Here goes Lockie Wines with strength. Could have been too long, and the umpire says holding the pill. And he might have had a couple of prior opportunities, and the littlest man on the ground, Jai Turlin, gets a resultant free kick. Kicks out further afield looking for Dwight. Goes through his hands, comes out low, meets it. Handball over the top. His handball just misses the target. Dwight goes in for the Blues. So's young Charlie Jelly. And Eddie Dwyer, umpire Eddie, says give it to me, boys. We will have a ball up, true centre half forward position.
Vardy grabs it out of the ruck and just dumps it inside forward 50. McKinnon!
He's a
highlight reel, Charlie. And this time he's going to go back and have a set shot at goal, Wiggs, and just playing in front and reading the ball well.
But we said it pre, he is super strong.
Oh, he's a strong
Bradley,
boy,
he couldn't move him then.
Nah.
So
does he spend much time in the gym?
Well, he's in Geelong's VFL program, so I'd say he's...
I think him and Callum get up there a bit. Yeah.
So Charlie McKinnon will kick from 20, straight through the centre. He's second. And they're into a 14-point lead, the North Warrnambool Eagles, 2-2-14. Leading the Blues yet to score. That's 3 marks inside forward 50, Charlie McKinnon, for 2 goals.
Yeah, pretty looking dangerous already. And look, at the couple of times that Warrnambool have been able to just even get it to half back, Wines has been there, Noski, Lewis, Luke Wines been that sort of rebounder. Vardy looks dangerous in the ruck. He's just getting his first hand on.
Both left and right hand wigs. He's an enormous talent with handling the ball.
He's in for a big day, the big fella. He just got that sense about it. He's got a bit of, I don't know, he's eager and keen, I think, isn't he, the big fella, in a big milestone game. Here go the Blues. Bark. His first kind of touch foray into the football. Umpire says play on. The Keys boys combined. That's Harry. He bangs it long and strong. Coming out again. That was courageous. And that was young Lewis Durden for the Warrnambool Blues. Put that one down to Peter Boss-Bridgestone. Highlight of the day. He was going back with the flight there. Didn't know what was coming. So now to be Lockie Wines up against Weymouth. Wines just taps that one down. Straight in the hands of Bidmate. Turlin's in there, stacks on the mill, and we will have another ball up. So 2-2-14 the Eagles. Blues yet to score 8 minutes into this first quarter. That's on the National Tile scoreboard. Snooze Wines grabs it off the back of the pack. Little snap around the body. There's Wason. Hadn't seen a lot of him to start this contest. Good contest. Durden could have been taken high. Umpire says no. And we will have a ball up.
Forward 50 for the North Warrnambool Eagles. 8.5 gone. 14-point lead. Lockie Wines up against Weymouth. Weymouth with the tap down. Turl, and that's Jai, all wrapped up from Charlie Jelly. His numbers over the last couple of weeks have been pretty sound too, Jelly. It was terrific.
Really good player.
Terrific against North Warrnambool, Terang Mortlake a fortnight ago. So ball to be thrown up once again. Lockie Wines just grabs it out of the ruck and has a shot at goal, and it floats a little wide, out of bounds on the full.
He'll do a bit
kick.
of that too, Lockie Wines. He's good. Can play forward, back, but also can do that.
His versatility unbelievable, and another one of those players that's got really good strength. So Jackson Bell free kick. He's going to kick it long outside defensive 50. Vardy flies and was never in danger of dropping that one. Goes and gives the reset inside 50. Charlie McKinnon the target. Charlie again! He's putting on a clinic here at the Brookfield Rec Reserve. Oh my God, that's 4 contested marks. And he's going for goal number 3.
All one grabbers. Like he hasn't even looked like
he's in good nick, boys.
That's coming round the corner, boys.
So he's going the snap, comes in and makes
Kick
no
that as well.
mistake. That's 3 for Big Chaz. And they go to 3-2-20 the Eagles. The Blues yet to score.
Could have had 4, boys, to be honest.
Yes.
He missed the one that he thought he kicked too. So he is in good nick. Is big Charlie McKinnon, that is for sure. So he is on fireworks.
So yeah, he is unbelievable. They look really efficient, really, really well set up. Vardy looks super dangerous in the middle.
Now they've made another change here, so Reggie comes back on to Charlie. So the old school buddies back on each other here.
And the one-on-one, Charlie McKinnon is very hard to stop.
So already he's had this is his third opponent to start this contest. Charlie McKinnon shows how good of a nick he is in. So we've got a secondary bounce here. Vardy's been dominant to start this contest for my boys. He's giving first use, and that ruck work once again. Straight down the throat of Grundy. Going nowhere though, and the umpire says let's have a ball up.
Warrnambool just needs to get the hands on a bit, just a bit of kick mark for a bit.
A tap down again by Vardy. Coming through there for the Blues. And that was Liam Bidmate, who's been in great nick for Warrnambool this year. Off the ground goes Keast. Here goes Wason. He couldn't quite pick it up. They do well there in the end. It's probably not a bad result. And that was Seb Shields for the North Warrnambool Eagles.
So 11 minutes gone, 20 points to the margin in favour of the Eagles. A tap down great from Vardy to Harry Keast. Half forward, good reaching mark, Mitch Johnson. Peterbolt's Bridgestone player of the day contender. Where's Charlie? Charlie's on the lead. Good defensive work there. Read well by Jamison Chuck. And Jamo Chuck kicks his first goal of the day. That's a Lucas Brothers snag of the day contender. And I reckon that's his first goal in senior footy for Jamo Chuck.
Yeah, for sure. Great kid, good player, and they all got to him. So that's where Charlie then. That was 1v4, but he's drawn a crowd now, so that's going to advantage North Warrnambool as well. So really, really good front and centre and a great snap. And Warrnambool, they need the next one.
That's a chuck and beauty goal from Jamison Chuck. That was magnificent. Gee whiz, the Blues defence now, they are all of a sudden under siege, and it's all off the back of Charlie McKinnon because he's just causing havoc down there. He's on his third opponent. The Blues with Wines down into the ruck. Vardy's having a spell, so I think the Blues will like. Kick goes forward there from Timms. Coming through there was Adam Wines. Well done by Noski to Luke Wines. Luke Wines now far out of side. Guess who's going to be on the end of it? The Stoosh man. It's
There's
those Cracker brothers.
The hordes going.
And Wines goes short to Jenkinson. So Jenkinson now goes further afield to Keith. She's there looking sharp, the Eagles. They are
scary,
undefeated for a reason, and they are looking very, very slick to start this contest. Alan Blackburn, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, they are moving the ball really well, especially their back line gives you nothing. Warrnambool's only had the 2 inside 50s to 8 and 4 marks inside 50.
Harry Keast comes in, kicks from just inside 50. Not going to make the distance. The big men fly. And Reggie Mars with a big fist. See the balls go over the boundary line. So 4-3-27 the Eagles. Blues yet to score. And I reckon they've had one foray inside their forward 50, boys. Really?
One shallow one.
And shallow ones.
Yeah.
So the kick in has to be good. McCartney here, just a little bit far for him to try and reach and keep it in, and we'll have a boundary thrower in stoppage around that 50-metre mark. They set up so well, Wiggs, across all parts of the ground.
They do, absolutely. Warrnambool's finding no easy ball, and that's Warrnambool base their game on pressure, but they're getting out-pressured at the moment.
So the ruck-in duties, the kick out of defensive 50 was good. It went to Turlin, who kicks for territory. First to it's Reece Scoble, goes to Noski, and he'll just put it on the boot towards half-forward. Zave as Zach Everell the target. Some good work there by Jackson Bell. Socket off the ground by Otto Opperman. Ball comes out to Bailey Keys, ricochets, close to the boundary line. It does go over, and we'll have a boundary throw-in on that outer side wing. 4-3-27 in the first 14 minutes here at Bushfield. The Eagles are leading 3 of those goals to Charlie McKinnon.
I reckon we've had a world record for interchanges in the first lot. How many reckon you'd be?
Is there a capping in this league?
No, we haven't got the 75.
But they're ringing the changes.
Unbelievable. So here they go, the Blues. Can they conjure up something? They just have been really starved of possession, to be honest. Their possessions have been hard to come by, Blackie, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. As just on that interchange, Jordan Mulder's 4 minutes and then comes off.
Yeah.
Not much time to warm up and get yourself into the game, is it?
It's unbelievable. Hey, listen, let's go around the grounds. All thanks to Matt Kahire, Ash Kelson. South Warrnambool taking on Cobden this afternoon. Good afternoon, Ash.
Afternoon, Matthew.
What's the latest up there, big fella? The pothole king, you are too, brother.
Flynn Atchison has got 2 goals, and South Warrnambool 2 goals straight, 12 points, and Cobden Bombers are 1 point. At the, we'll go, say 10-minute mark, first quarter.
Beautifully done. Love your work, Ash. Hilly, you've got some other around-the-ground scores, all thanks to Matt Kahire.
Yeah, the other game being played currently is Portland 3-3-21 leading Port Fairy 2 behind, and then the other 2 games will be starting at 2:55 later on this afternoon.
Beautifully done. So ball far out of side now. Geez, the pressure's been up here from both these sides, and just it's the Eagles that are just leading the charge here, aren't they? They are up and about. They are really on today, aren't they?
Yeah, they're hunting them, and they're getting forward. They're looking dangerous. But then when Warrnambool get that bit of a surge, they're just sort of running into a wall, and North Warrnambool really well set up behind the ball. Just one-on-ones, but you look at the one-on-ones, you got Scoble, Noski, Adam Wines, but just around the ball, North look really sharp.
So the ball comes out, 50-50, quick kick on the left by the Blues to get it forward. Morgan Morris up against Noski. And a free kick's going to be played. I think it's going to go to the North Warrnambool Eagles. It looks like Noski will be the recipient. So he's got Lewis short if he wants him. Makes the little man stretch, and Lewis takes it in the end. He'll go short via foot to Anders. Anders has got a couple of options here to go to as well. And they're just moving the ball through nicely. That's a beautiful kick to Adam Wines. He's on centre wing. He's going to go to half forward. He gets who's on the end of it. Charlie.
He'll kick this.
Charlie will shoot from 48.
He'll kick it, boys.
And he's just going to go back behind the mark and set himself up. He's kicked 3 already, Charlie McKinnon. That's his...
Could have kicked 4, Stewie, you're right.
5th mark inside forward 50.
Unbelievable.
So Charlie McKinnon. What's he got in the boot? Comes around, gives it absolutely everything, and Charlie goes bang for the North Warrnambool Eagles. Oh, he's on fire. And they lead on the national title scoreboard.
There's been some 4 goals in 3 minutes.
33 to the Blues yet to score.
This has been some sort of
He's on
boys.
track for the most marks inside 50. 5.
That is, he's just confident. I think poor old Reggie Blast, who's the third opponent, I think Reggie's thinking, I didn't rock up for this at the Saturday. I thought I was playing centre back. Now I'm going to come back on you.
But they kick mark that, use the middle of the ground. Adam Wines got forward as a target, so they're offence, defence, everything's looking really sharp.
Vardy back into the middle too, and the Eagles, they are dominating. Grundy gets a quick kick forward again. Good fist that time by Riley Holloway for the Blues. Goes and gets his football again too. Wrapped up in a strong tackle though.
Jenkinson, I think, was it?
And, well, they're just on, the Eagles. They are absolutely winning all parts of the contest at the moment. Vardy wins that one down only as far as bid made. His kick was intercepted by Noski. So Noski now He's going to pull the trigger and he's going to go. Oh, again. Gee whiz, that was courageous too. By who got in front of him there?
Well, Holloway, but it was Zach Everell, I reckon, coming across.
I think it was Durden too. That was good again from him because that was courageous. 'Cause he's a big boy, Charlie. Vance just grabs it out of the ruck. He bangs it on the boot. This is where he's so good. Big Charlie. He's ragdolling Reggie. That's a goal. That is a goal from Charlie Jelly from nothing. It was like Cirioli, that one. That was magnificent. And the Eagles, Fairningham, they are on fire and they are dominating this contest. And they go to 6-3-39. The Blues yet to score. And they don't look like scoring, boys.
I think everyone's a bit shell-shocked, including the Warrnambool boys. They can't get their hands on the footy.
And they've been up for so long too. Like they've won 6 in a row. So
that's a Lucas Brothers snag of the year.
Well, that could be nearly the sign, sealed and delivered. Back in the ruck, Ryan up against Vardy. Vardy reads it well off the contest. Trying to sock it off the ground there, and he did it well with his bid mate, and he follows up and he gets the kick towards half forward. Lewis playing in front, paddle ball, comes out, bit of a scrappy ball now, reaching into the Eagles to try and pick up and release, and it's half forward for the Warrnambool Blues. They get a chance to go inside forward 50. So Ryan conceding the centimetres against Nathan Vardy, almost grabbed it out of the ruck. Smothered kick, well read there by Luke Wines. Gets it to Lewis, short kick, spot up, finds Bailey Keast. Just rock solid, the back six for the North Warrnambool Eagles. So Bailey Keast, he'll go short via foot now. Oh, nice mark taken in the end. And that was Marnie Gilchrist, the youngster. He'll pump it inside, forward 50, bucks a target there, good punch in the end. Low, might have copped a little bit of a head high. Bit of a scrap inside, forward 50 for the Warrnambool Blues. Bucks in there once again, and the umpires will throw it up. About 40 out from the Blues goal.
God, this has been a really good first quarter.
Look really sharp, North Warrnambool. Once it's out in space too, they look really good.
And just been physical, haven't they? Like the Blues have just had no space whatsoever to get a clean handball or a clean kick. It's just been pressure personified. Phenomenal start to this game. If they can just settle here and just get a goal or two before quarter time, the Blues, it might just settle them and feel like they're back in the contest. Well gathered there by Charlie Jelly. He kicks into space, bouncing football now. Reggie's got the sit on Charlie. Will it sit up for him? Charlie, good tackle. They're calling for fall. Snooze around the body. Oh, jeez, that would have brought the house down if he had to kick that one. The Eagles go to 6-4-40. They lead the Blues. Yet to score. National Tile scoreboard. 21.5 minutes gone. First quarter action. Alan Blackburn, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, just some counter-centre stats. 4 centre clearances to 3, inside 50s 12 to 4, and 5 marks to the one person inside 50 for North.
Oh, dangerous kick. Bid mode under pressure. Released it outside defensive 50. Awkward bounce. Coming through with Scoble. Goes towards goal. Reece Scoble.
That would have brought the house down as well.
Absolutely. An unusual proposition, that one, for Scoble to shooting a goal, but a minus. And they go to 6-5-41. So the kicking duties now. Geordie Walters has to take on McKinnon. McKinnon almost took a nice mark. Trying to keep it alive there was
Chuck,
and was picked for holding the ball. So Sam Carter, free kick. So he's on left half forward. The left half back, I should say, for the Blues. Goes further down the ground. Harry Ryan, the target. Some good body work there by Noski. Slipped through his fingers. We'll have a boundary throw in. Just those Senate account stats. Inside 50s, Blakey for the Eagles.
14 to the Eagles and 5 marks to one person. 3 for the Blues. 6-4 to no score, boys.
So 11 shots out of their 14 entries. Been very good from the Eagles.
A couple of balls going at it there too. Bailey Keast and Harry Ryan had beautifully read off the pack there by Dwyer. Ball goes forward. Ryan's got the sit. Getting back was Lewis. Handball over the top. Buck intercepts. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. Ball going nowhere, and the umpire says, "Give it to me."
And even that one, then you thought, oh, they're out. They're going to get just shut down. They're just so well set up. North Warrnambool on their back six.
Very well drilled, Wiggsy. Very well drilled, that is for sure. So Fish comes down from Adam Wines. Coming through there was Turlin. Snap around the body. Is it the first goal? Yes, it is. And that was I think
Is that Fletcher Timms?
Fletcher Timms.
Yeah.
It was Fletcher Timms. So well done, opportunistic from nothing, and that's exactly what the Blues needed, just to settle themselves down a little bit. Their first score of the afternoon, Weeks.
Yeah, look, it's but they need more. They need a bit more of control of the ball. A lot of it's going to a contest, which at the moment is really suiting North Warrnambool. And again, that's how Warrnambool play. They're a territory type of team, but at the moment they're getting outworked in the contest.
So ball back in the middle, 35 points the margin, and much needed goal for the Blues. Manane trying to keep busy. The handball came out to Geordie Walters, kicks towards half forward. Good mark taken there by Huey Morgan. So has to play on now. He stepped over his mark, gets the handball out. Manane looks to try and massage it to a teammate. Stretching there was Lewis, got the feed and got it out to a teammate. Left foot kick out, and Jelly takes a nice mark in the centre corridor. So Jelly plays on McKinnon territory, 1-on-1, taking on what Mars did really well. Chuck did well. Here comes Snooze Wines. Chuck there once again, fed it out to Snoozy Wines. Back to Jelly. Chuck lost his footing. Here comes Wason, looking to clean up only as far as the Eagles. Harris check side. Harris behind, hit the post. And that takes him to 42.
Could have kicked 10 goals too.
Yeah,
North
they could have
Warrnambool.
been much more in front.
Been a hell of a quarter, that is for sure, and I think they're just shell-shocked a bit here, the Blues, but they just needed to steer. The last couple of minutes have been better for mine. We might go around the grounds too. Ash Kelson, all thanks to Matt Cohire. Ash, what's the latest on the friendlies, mate? South v Cobden.
25-minute mark, South Warrnambool 3 goals straight, and Quinn Wilkinson, not Atkinson, has got 3, and Cobden 1-1-7.
Beautifully done, Ash. Love your work, mate. And the other contest, the Portland Tigers 4-3-27, Port Fairy 3 behind 3 points. And that is all thanks to Matt Cohire. Here goes Jackson Grundy for the Eagles. Snap around the body, getting back Reggie. Takes a nice mark. He's just settled himself down the last couple of minutes. Goes out to Carter. Carter further afield looking for low. Noski's been great. Cross half back as he has been all year, Wiggs.
Yeah, look, mate, just again, we've spoken about it a number of times. They're back 6, so Noski's obviously got low. Adam Wines has got the job on Buck, and it's going to be hard yards there, but they just need more inside 50s. Need to win this type of stuff, the stoppages.
Nathan Vardy's been dominant in the ruck in this first quarter. There's Harry Keese, gets it down as far as Grundy, goes and gets it again, gets it back to Grundy now. Quick kick. Goes forward, good fist over the top from Holloway, coming through. Shot to Vardy. Vardy running shot on goal. Jeez, he's missed another one. So 6-7, 43 in the first quarter. One straight 6 at Warrnambool Blues. 6-7.
Oh, don't school kids, they drive you nuts when you mention 6-7. What's it mean?
No one knows, do they? Pushing the back's going to go here against Bards. It's going to be Weymouth who'll get the resultant free kick.
Yeah, certainly will. So 26 and a half gone. And the kick to the wing. Stretching there was Morgan Morris. Couldn't quite take the mark, but good enough to recover. And he looks to get a bit of territory with the kick towards half forward. Backing back. Oh, Bailey Keese.
Put that
Played
down.
on. Zay McCartney got the crumbs. And he kicked a minor score, but a collision there of Keese to Lewis. And he looks very sore, Bailey. And he's a tough nut.
He is.
Oh, mate, he saw. That was courageous. And Lewis saw it. He copped him right. Oh, no, he's in trouble, I reckon, young Keesty. Gee whiz, that was a big hit. That was so courageous. Going back, he virtually pulled the mark in too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's tough as nails.
Oh, he saw. He must be sore.
So we're out of side wing. Punched away by Timms was good. Coming out there was Johnson. Keast. He's the mark. He got the spoil and he was down, and now he's up and he's got the mark. So Tommy Keast, he'll go short via foot. Finds Luke Wines, who's accumulated a few stats early in this first quarter.
I can't believe how tough this kid is. Keys coming off. I would be still down there if I got that hit.
There's like a brick proverbial house in the old Bailey Keys. There's no mucking around. So Scoble goes short to Noski. Noski's got some time to settle himself. Looking to go towards the boundary line, but he finds a short kick. So the Eagles just controlling the short play. That was Cal Grundy. Vardy reaches, stretches. Here at the bottom of the pack there is Grundy. And it just popped over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. So we're nearing quarter time here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. It's snooze day here at Bushfield. Matty Snooze Wines, game 3, 6-1, record breaking. And the Eagles leading 6-7-43 to the Blues 1-1-7.
Beautifully done. And this young Keisty, Blackie, all thanks to Croyd Pharmacy. How's he going downstairs, mate?
He's just taken a couple of tablets just to ease the pain a bit, but tough as nails. Tough as nails. His ribs would be aching.
Oh, that hip area too, and he's a jockey by trade, so he'll be sore riding them out tomorrow morning, I reckon. Now, your new nickname, Blackie, is Snooze Blackburn.
They tell me that, yeah.
After the little yawn there earlier, he's obviously not happy with us. We were boring you. Handball comes out. Geez, Jelly's had a fair bit of it in this first quarter. Kick goes forward, reading it well there. That was rattling for the Warrnambool Blues. So 6-7-43 the Eagles, 1-1-7 the Blues. National Tile scoreboard, 29.5 minutes gone, first quarter action. Hammond League live match of the day. Ball comes out, Keys takes an uncontested mark. That's Harry. He's about 55 metres from home. He's going to kick into the pocket. McKinnon's the target. Geez, good fist in the end. Reading it well. Snooze off the pack. Goal! Listen to the fans and listen to the horns.
Listen to the
Wines goes bang in game number 361, and the faces have come out and the bald dude nuts are absolutely up and about. That was just Snooze at his best. Left foot, crumbing goal, snap around the body. It doesn't get any better, Wigsy.
Oh, no, brilliant. Look, I reckon if Nathan Vardy had a dream, and probably Matt Wines, you had a dream first quarter. This is probably just about it. 7 goals, 7. McKinnon's kicked 4. Matt Wines has just kicked their 7th. So, yeah, look, just all going North Warrnambool's way at the moment.
What a first term from the league leaders and the North Warrnambool Eagles. Some stats, all thanks to Sinnott Accountant Stats and Spooky Sinnott tuning in on 3YBFM this afternoon.
Shout out to Spooky.
Good on you, Spooky. 5 centre clearances to 4, so Warrnambool have been in that stat, but inside 50s, they're well behind, of course.
And they're going to go again. Blackie gets Chopper Lewis was going to go inside 50. Looking for McKinnon. Good punch by Reggie Mars. Good defensive work. Here's Lockie Wines. Overran it. Picked up by Radley. Puts it on the boot. Stretching and takes a nice mark. There was Fletcher Timms. So Timms short via foot. Finds Manane. He's got Carter across the other side of the ground. He's going to go longer down at Zay McCartney. Oh, beast.
Blame Anders.
Anders, Anders, nice mark. He'll go short via foot. Johnson, in his first year at the Eagles, switches the kick over the head of Scoble, but just awaiting there is Adam Wines. He'll go short further down the ground. He fires Cal Grundy, so they're just controlling that field kick play, aren't they, Wiggs?
Oh, they've been really good at it, and they're not afraid to kick it across the ground.
Buck, he sort of got the intercept and then the dribbler. Punched away there by McCartney. Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Yeah, they're looking to use the width of the ground, change lanes, keep the Warrnambool defence moving, and it's really working well for them. So, don't know sort of answers at the moment for Warrnambool. Just need again, they just can't control the footy.
God, it's been a good first quarter for the Eagles, and that man has led the way. Vardy just grabs it out of the ruck. His kick was smothered. Goes and gets it again. Well done by Weymouth to Marnie Gilchrist. He bangs it on the boot going back though. Chopper Lewis reads it so well. So Lewis, deep in defensive 50. Couldn't be long to play in this first term. It's been a first term dominated by the North Warrnambool Eagles. Kick goes inboard to Anders now. That's where they're so good at just transitioning this football. And there's a siren for quarter time. And what a first quarter from the North Warrnambool Eagles. Top of the table, undefeated. 7-7-49. The Warrnambool Blues 1-1-7. And fair dinkum, boys, that is one of the best quarters of football I've seen from a team.
Well, it had everything for North Warrnambool. Clearance, dominance, Vardy looking really dangerous, but then Grundy, Keith, Jenkins, and so their midfielders are getting really good looks. But they ring a lot of change as well, but it's just so well set up. They've got guys who will just play a role, and they know exactly what it is, and the coaching staff have got faith in them. Like even Seb Shields, who's coming in fit as he's ever been, he's having an impact, so they'll just play their role. Obviously, Charlie McKinnon's the star up forward, but you sort of go, who's winning their position for Warrnambool at the moment? It'd be, difficult. So Wason hasn't been, he's playing a high half back, but hasn't had a lot of it. Bally, Jackson Bell probably is a bit like a Matt Wise for Warrnambool. We just keep, fantastic player, but at the moment it's just, but their offence, North Warrnambool's offence, but their pressure and that has been outstanding.
Great first quarter from the North Warrnambool Eagles. They lead this one 7-7-49. The Warrnambool Blues 117. That's on the National Tile scoreboard. We'll come back with second quarter action right after this on your home of football and netball, 94.5 3YB FM.
Hampton League live and exclusive on Streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Winning. Yeah! There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Indulge in a delicious meal from Ember's wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from their Bottle Mart bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't forget their drive-through bottle shop brewing Piccolo coffee. For the perfect venue, it's gotta be the Flying Horse. Of course!
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Need insurance? See MGA Insurance Group. Great service, expert advice and competitive premiums for farmers, business owners and transport operators. Call Dennis and Gareth Morgan and Glenn Skilbeck, 55596 200.
G'day, Luke Williams here. At Luke Williams Real Estate, competition is in our nature. Per team member, we sell more properties than anyone else. We're not the biggest, but we are the busiest. Luke Williams Real Estate. Let's kick some winning goals together this season.
Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater has all your fresh meats ready to go. And small goods handmade on the premises daily. Yeah! Find Peter, the chicken, lamb, pork and beef eater at Lucas Brothers Butchers with easy, convenient drive-through. Corner of Banyan and Lava Streets, Warrnambool.
It's Beth from Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness. Warrnambool's biggest gym just got an extra 200 square metres bigger with a whole lot more equipment. Get your training done how you want and when you want. Warrnambool 24/7 Gym and Fitness Homemakers Centre.
Pure Stream AV is your local audiovisual expert across Warrnambool and Southwest Victoria. Delivering professional live streaming, event production and AV support you can rely on. From weddings and school performances to sports and community events, we handle the tech so you don't have to. Just need the gear? We also offer flexible AV hire with reliable equipment ready when you are. Pure Stream AV, local, professional and ready to help your event shine. Call us today.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power core, essential as.
Some people say there's more to life than drinks. I guess they haven't tried these ones. The delicious new range at McCafe. There's a drink for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy. The Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Welcome back to Hampton League Live quarter time here. 7-7-49 the Eagles, Blues 117. Blackie, what was the messaging there at quarter time, big fella?
Vars is pretty happy. Missed probably a few gettable goals, but I've got Liam Ryan here. What a start. Charlie McKinnon, 5 marks inside 50, mate.
Yeah, he's a bit of a talent, the lad, and when he's clunking them like that, he's pretty hard to stop.
And a great start. Bit of bruise out there. Probably kicked with the bruise a little bit, but great to see the Snooze get on the board.
Yeah, he's just rolls onto that left, mate. He knows where they are, so it was great to see.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Good stuff, and it was a really impeccable first quarter, wasn't it? It was. Can they keep it up for 3 more quarters? That's going to be the question.
You wouldn't think so. Like that's that's sort of one out of the box. But look, I think Warrnambool just need to go. Okay, outscore them. Can you get it back, say, to 5 goals? Get it back to 5 goals at half time. So, but yeah, obviously they need to win the quarter. I was more forward 50 entries, probably trying to control the ball a little bit more. But yeah, Blakey mentioned the breeze. Feels like it's going across the ground, but hard to tell from here. So maybe there's a scoring end. But yeah, going to be interesting to see. And it looks like Reggie Master, who probably went to Charlie, he had a few different opponents, and that actually probably worked okay for him.
Righto, second quarter, Hilly, about to get underway, big fella.
Absolutely, here they go.
Yes.
So Tommy Keese gets the handball out. Matty Wines gets it on the left boot. And he goes, and it's Hugh Morgan, kicks towards half forward line. He goes inside forward 50. Coming out is Bailey Keese back onto the ground. Jumps at it. Here's Jackson Grundy. And the ball hits the deck. Mitch Johnson on the ground, and we'll have a throw up on the broadcast side wing. 7-7-49 to 117.
Best bag of lollies I've ever seen, Blakey.
Just an update on Bailey Keese. With his ribs now, and he just got winded, so he's back on the ground. Great to see.
Oh, he is. He's tough. He's as hard as a cat's head. He's Keesty, and I just missed that one because I just have to look around the box here. There's a little bit of a blind spot, but the ball goes out of bounds. And we will have a boundary throw-in. So Vardy and Weymouth, great duel so far. Vardy just with strength, just grabs out of the ruck, bangs on the boot, high up and under. Coming out to meet it there, that was good by Jackson Bell. Marnie Gilchrist gets a handball across to Opperman. Chopped off now by Lewis, who's just kicked that one straight out of bounds on the full. And the resultant free kick will go to the Blue Baggers. So centre wing, taking a little bit just to get that pill back into the field of play. It's Geordie Walters. So Walters now goes short, or just goes through the hands out to Opperman. Now he's under pressure, could be pinged for holding the ball, and yes he is. So the free kick will go to Jenkinson. So that's Bailey. He's got an open forward line. He swings into that forward pocket. Guess who's going to be on the end of it? Good defensive play in the end by Reggie Master. Here goes Matty Wines for goal number 2. Oh, getting back. Good mark, Jackson Bell. Jeez, I thought he had it. And Dinger does well. Plays on quickly to Radley. Radley far out of side. Diving mark there by Bidmate. Swings onto that left boot, goes inboard to Walters. Walters goes back to Bidmate now. All of a sudden the Blues got a little bit of run and carry, but it's going to be cut off because taking an uncontested mark at the end was Adam Wines.
So he'll go further down the ground. He finds his brother Luke on that outer side wing, who'll look to spear the pass. It's an elite kick, and he finds Jenkinson. Inside 50, McKinnon jumps at it just a little bit too early. Ground ball, well done there by the Blues defenders, just to try and keep it within realm. Here's Wason, Morgan as well. Comes paddled out to Lockie Wines, looking for Matthew Wines. Bidmate on his tail, who started the second quarter well. Lockie Wines got the handball over the top. Here comes Matty Wines, flicks it out only as far as the Blues. They'll get it out of defence. But under there is waiting for it was Jared Lewis. He gets it to Adam Wines by a hand. Bailey Keese looking to go on his preferred side on the right boot. Kicks towards half forward. Good stretching mark there in the end. Eamon Radley and the Blues just looking a little bit more composed with the ball in hand.
They certainly are, Hilly. As the ball goes far out of side. This second quarter brought to you by Ian Mayer and the team at Harvey Norman Electrical in Warrnambool. They're just doing the massive refurb out there too, Wigsy, which will be huge.
Reece Buck, mate, playing on Adam Wines. Adam Wines is all over him at the moment. How long do you wait until you get him involved in the game? You throw him in the right, throw him in the wing or something like that.
I think you're going to have to bite the bullet, I reckon, Wigs, because Adam's just such a hard opponent.
Yeah.
You know, you need to get him, just free him up somehow, don't you, you know? Just to get him into the play and give him, because he's a confidence player too, young Buck, isn't he, Blackie? You know, like
he is, and he can run. So just leading him deep forward, the ball's not getting there. You've sort of right, get him up and use his weapons.
That's right. Even chuck him across half back or something different to get him in the game. But they are looking better. They're looking settled here, the Blues. So the ball's on that far outer side, and the boys have found a lolly bag, Blackie.
That's good. Good. Go for it, boys.
They have found it in a big way.
Go for it, boys.
The young Blues boys. So far out of side, the Eagles...
that's enough. Get out of it.
7-7-49. They lead the Blues 1-1-7. National Tile scoreboard. Coming through there was Walters. That was a big hit. Here goes Jenkinson. He gets the ball further afield. Bouncing football. Good gather, good pick up, going into the pocket. Master again, he's done well.
He has done
the
really
last 4
well.
or 5 contests, hasn't he, boys, on Big Charlie?
Yeah, absolutely. He's one you go, certainly since he's gone on Charlie, you'd probably say he's winning that contest. The damage might be done, but Jenkinson's looking dangerous, Grundy as well.
They're so good across the ground, aren't they? They haven't got a passenger. So boundary throw in. Kick was smothered that time by Weymouth. Goes and gets it again. Everett just steps through a bit of traffic. Swings onto the right boot. Cutting it off though was Radley. He goes out further afield. Read beautifully by Adam Wines to Luke Wines to Noski. Noski left foot kick. Ford McKinnon. Good contest. Wason goes back with a fly on the football. Free kick. Been plucked out. I reckon it's going to go to Tay Wason. So I haven't seen a lot of Wason in the first quarter.
No. I've noticed Warrnambool boys are slipping over a lot. They've gone from playing at the Reed over to playing a pretty shifty ground. So think about, boots they're wearing.
Probably a good call, Wiggs, to be honest. So here go the Blues. Weymouth's a target. Oh, could have been paid the mark. Umpire says no. Anders goes in. Manane with a quick kick forward. Might have been Opperman actually, but cutting it off. Geez, this bloke's in good nick too, Jenkinson.
Playing really well.
Short to Grundy, that's Jackson. Beautiful long kick of the football. Look at that. Over the top. Oh, getting back Opperman. That was Jackson Bell. Well done. That was a good bit of play to Walters. Walters off one step and just kicks and it goes out of bounds on the full. The result free kick will go to the Eagles.
So the Eagles, they'll get to reload. So 7-7-49 to 1-1-7. No score in this second term as yet. The Harvey Norman Warrnambool second term. Bailey Keese with the mark. And he'll go short to Noski. Just a little bit confused on where to go. He'll switch the kick onto that outer side halfback flank and he finds Cal Grundy. Grundy further down the ground. Kick has to be spot on. Intercepted there by Bidmaid. Bidmaid plays on. Wheels around on that right left boot. Harry Ryan jumps at the football. Almost into the hands of Buck. Getting back in numbers of the Eagles. Making a contest of it. We'll have a stoppage inside forward 50 for the Blues. And a good little passage of play there for the Blues, Wiggs, just to get that intercept and I guess get that confidence moving forward.
Yeah, it was good turnover, good turnover, forward half turnover, and now you probably need to score off the back of this.
So Vardy up against Harry Ryan. Vardy's the height is going to be the big concern throughout the course of the afternoon. Holding the ball, free kick to the Blues. So it's going to go to Zach Dwyer. So they love an early one here in this second term, the Warrnambool Blues. So Zach Dwyer.
Got a free kick downfield, Hilly.
Or is it 50?
50 or a free
kick for holding on.
Well, it goes through for a goal. But the hold on, so it's going to go to Reece Buck. So Reece Buck will shoot on a slightish angle, no more than 15 metres out. And he's kicked a few goals in the previous weeks for the Warrnambool Blues. think he kicked 3 last week in their win against the Hamilton Kangaroos. So Reece Buck, new recruit to the Warrnambool Blues for 2026, coming over from Terang Mortlake. It's currently 42 points to cut it back to 36. Buck comes in and he splits the centre and he's kicked a goal for the Warrnambool Blues, a much needed goal, and one to hopefully give the Blues a bit of confidence early in this second term, Blakey, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, hanging on against Adam Wines, but yeah, good on you, Reece. They're starting to get their hands on the ball a bit more, Wixie, which they needed to.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just probably, just a little bit more. They were able to keep it in their forward half. Then North Warrnambool weren't able to get it out, and then just free kick, and then another free kick. So see if they can get back-to-back goals.
Let's go around the grounds. All thanks to Matco. Hi, Rash Kelson. What's the latest up the friendlies, big fella?
Minute mark, second quarter. South Warrnambool 4-2-26. Cobden Bombers 1-3-9.
Beautifully done. So Roosters getting the job done up at the Friendly Societies Park. And the Portland Tigers 5-5-35. Port Fairy 3-7-25. All thanks to Matco Hire. And that is our Hampden League live around the grounds this afternoon. First leg of the quaddie at Flemington, boys. And I'm pretty sure we are alive. So Con from Koroit will be up and about because Stylish gets the job done. That's what we like to see, a bit of stylish action.
So a bit heavy-handed with a tackle there. Vardy on Weymouth gets a free kick. So the Blues goes towards half-forward. Scoble stands tall for the North Warrnambool Eagles. Just so reliant, Wiggsy. A new coach for Scoble, so reliant with his hands.
Yeah, probably kicking some.
No, sorry, kicking some like this.
Noski.
And he turned it over.
He's just like
a
this
ruckman.
liquid switch.
Here's the kick from the Blues. That was Morgan trying to centre it, and only as far as Noski, who's had a fair bit of the footy, all thanks to Synod Accountant Stats. So he'll go across the face of the goal line to Bailey Keast. Keast just working out where he wants to go to next. A little bit indecisive, but he gets it out of D50. The target will be Luke Wines, and it was spot on in the end. On right half back. So it's a 36-point ball game, a bit of a worm burner towards centre wing. The handball was classy. Comes out to Everell, who almost had it. You felt he had enough of it, just couldn't drag it in the end. Here's Keast, feeds it out. They're quick by hand here, the Eagles. Short kick towards half forward, dribbles inside forward 50. Attacking in there was Durden. And a free kick's going to go back to the Blues, and Durden will be the recipient.
Only one goal in this second quarter thus far.
It's changed. Game's changed a bit.
Definitely has, but it had to because it was just the dominant first quarter, wasn't it? But the Blues certainly back in this contest. Down the field, is that free kick being plucked out?
Yep.
It was Walters. And the free kick has gone to Opperman, far out of side, kicks down the line. Just goes through the hands that time of McCartney. Handball comes forward from Morgan Morris. Noski's in there. Quick kick around the body from Keast. Gathered for the Eagles. And the kick goes forward. So ball that far out of side. Everell gets it further afield. Charlie and Reggie, what a great contest. Mark's been paid.
Yeah.
Charlie over the top. He has got sticky mitts. And it was Xavier Harris, who I've been impressed with that young kid who brought that football. He's been playing some good. I saw him school footy a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was impressive.
Good player. Him and Charlie's. I think it was, what did they do, 100 hundreds in the pool last year. Yeah, not 100 hundreds running. I think they did those as well.
In the
but they did 100 hundreds in the pool till all day.
This is Charlie for 5 in the first half, boys. So Charlie comes in. He's about 10 metres out slide angle. Comes in. He bangs it strong. And he's kicked another one. And the Eagles get their first goal of the second quarter. It's his 5th. And they stretch this lead back out. So the Eagles, they go, as I'm just waiting for the scoreboard.
8-7.
8-7, 49...
55.
8-7, 55. to the Warrnambool Blues, 2-1, 13-12. 13 minutes gone, second quarter.
As soon as you get that forward handball, so that handball there, so Reggie's been playing him really well, playing in front. As soon as that handball, that next one, all of a sudden that kick over the back, Reggie would have gone, just over the back all of a sudden. That's where he got it.
Good first half from Charlie McKinnon.
Yeah, it's been elite, and he's had some good service up forward of the ball.
Because Reggie's been good on him in the last 4 or 5 contests, hasn't he?
Yeah. That was no fault of Reggie's. That was just that extra handball, and could have kicked it anywhere.
Marnie Gilchrist had it then lost it. Trying to rip it out was Tommy Keast. And we'll have another stoppage inside the centre square. So 42 points in favour of the Eagles. Tap down from Radley, free kick. It's going to go over the shoulder to Lockie Wines. So Wines will play on. He'll go the short kick. Nice one there to Keast. He's got some space to run into. Kicks it further afield inside 50. Finds Xavier Harris. So Harris might be beyond his distance here. The youngster. He's going to have to kick from every bit of 45. Ground a little bit
pretty heavy there too in that pocket.
Real heavy there, Wiggs.
Let's see what the kid's got. The Xavier Harris plays some great football this year for the Eagles. Gives it everything. Gives it absolutely everything, but it just pushed it left and a minor score. So 8-8-56, 2-1-13. That is a score. 14 minutes gone, second term at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. It is snooze day here at Bushfield. Game 3-6-1. Hampton League record-breaking game.
I couldn't work out what was wrong with these little faces. He's got hair.
Got hair, yeah.
That's what's... how long ago was that photo been taken, boys?
See, that was well done. Harry Keast.
So kick goes forward once again, and that was Mitch Johnson. Good fist away in the end. Everell in that heavy part of the ground. He gets the handball back to Johnson. High up and under. Will it stay in? Wines. Good fist. Over the top that time. And that was Riley Holloway, who's gone to the short sleeve jumper in this second quarter, Wiggs.
Conditions heating up, going from 12 degrees to 13.
I remember once it was a cold day, and I remember once I thought I'm going to wear a long sleeve for the first time in my career. Oh, it lasted a quarter. I couldn't handle it. Just wasn't used to wearing a long sleeve jumper. There goes Matty Wines forward again. Coming through was Luke McKinnon. He gets the handball out, gathered by Bidmate. His kick was smothered. Around the body goes Jelly. High up and under. Everell comes out.
Done.
He's good in the air.
Gee.
And Zach Everell takes a nice mark, and he'll go back and have a shot 15 metres outside angle.
Yeah, Warrnambool, again, they just get it and kick it a lot. That's, again, how they play. But they're either rushing it and making mistakes or just giving it back to the opposition. So, but that was really well done then by Zach Everell. But good pressure.
This is to extend the lead for the North Warrnambool Eagles. Everell, generally a good kick. He's got a bit of the marks and noddies about him. Comes in. Umpire does not move. Strikes it well. And a Lucas Brothers snag of the day. And the Eagles go marching on. They go to 9-7-60, whatever it is, 3 to the Warrnambool Blues, who are 2-2-14, I think, on the National Tile scoreboard. Wiggsy, that was good.
Yeah, it was. And look, Zach Everell and Liam Anders, almost identical, similar stories. So Zach Everell missed out on the 2024 grand final, got dropped for that, played nearly every game, responded really well. Liam Anders is a really unlucky one to miss out last year.
Been good, Anders,
instead of cracking them or whatever, they just went, right, we're getting to work. And Liam Anders has been really good.
And Dave Harris probably in that conversation too.
That's right. It's culture, isn't it?
Absolutely. So
Radley, good tap down. Some body work there. Keast was able to get it. That was Harry to Tom. Goes towards the half-forward line. Diving at it there was Zach Everell. Almost brought it in. He's going to be held up right on the 50-metre line, and we'll have a stoppage. The sun is here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. 62-13, the Eagles lead. 17 gone.
They haven't got a rainbow.
So the punch-out was good there from Radley. Wrapped up straight away was Tommy Keast. Not going anywhere, and we've probably gained maybe a metre or two from our original destination only seconds ago. So Everell in the ruck this time around. Read it well there was Jackson Bell, but again, he's not going anywhere. They're just not giving any space.
They're tackling.
Oh,
what did they have last week, Blackie? 300? They were
300 tackles.
Yeah, so
324 to be precise, boys.
There you go. That'd be a world record.
You looked it up. You didn't believe it.
No, I
did you?
did. I looked it up and I thought, is he been smoking the
No.
green pipe?
I had to check it twice myself.
Here's Geordie Walters. Kick over the top towards half forward. Coming out presenting was Harry Ryan. Gathering now is Jared Lewis. He's dispossessed. Gathered there by Gussie Lowe. Handballed it forward. Just in the way there was Bailey Keast, and we'll have a stoppage. Inside forward 50 for the Blues, so I guess it's when they get it in their weeks, they've got to make something out of it.
Yeah, well, just in terms of field position, getting beat. Buck's trying to get up the ground, getting on the end of it, which is probably a good move.
Harry Ryan with the big fist forward there, coming through is Keast. He gets the handball to Jenkinson. Jenkinson's kick, got to be good, but take a nice mark was Carter over the top of Johnson. And that was good hands by young Sammy Carter.
Yeah, and held his width. He would play on, so just held his width there, didn't get sort of sucked to the skinny side, and up against I think it was Grundy too. So it was a good grab.
So Carter will go back. He'll have a shot 40 metres out, slight angle. Blues need this one as an understatement. Comes in, strikes it pretty good.
Nice
It stayed
kick.
there. Beautiful kick.
No, he missed.
Gee whiz. Oh, I think he sipped.
Blackie,
Well, our man from Harvey Norman, he had the perfect view of it, Ian. Was that a goal or a point? He's giving us a goal nod, so maybe might have been a bit
He's just giving you the nod.
Tommy Batten's saying no, he's saying point, so... that was a goal. Tommy said a goal too.
if Batsy had have kicked it, would have been definitely a goal.
Oh, that is unbelievable. I must admit, from my angle here in the truck, I thought there was a goal. Hilly's saying nothing because he's got the league hat on.
No. It looked like a goal for mine.
Anyway, move on.
So Lockie Wines into the ruck now. Handball comes out to Luke Wines, goes further afield. Big contest far out of side, but batters up there. Luke Wines, he was dispossessed. Jackson Bell, his kick was smothered. And they're the 1%ers, boys.
Well, that's Everell again. He's had a good second quarter.
So the ball on that outer side wing, 9-8-62 to 2-2-14. The story of the day so far has been Charlie McKinnon, 5 out of the 9 goals. He's been enormous weeks.
Yeah, dominant. His first quarter was like I think we're all sitting here and that was in the first 14 minutes or something ridiculous.
How many times do you reckon they've gone to him inside forward 50? It'd have to be 10 or 12, wouldn't it?
Yep.
He commands it, doesn't he? You know what?
Yeah.
And when you're playing, he's a confidence player too. When he's playing with good confidence, he's always hard to outmatch. So they got some territory with the kick there, the Eagles, just waiting for the ball to get back into the hands of the boundary umpire. On the 50-metre line for the North Warrnambool Eagles. Here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve, good boundary throw in, some good depth. Tapped down there by Lockie Wines, coming through. Jenkinson being dangerous. Here's Jared Lewis inside 50. Jally had it, then lost it. Trying to paddle it forward here, the Blues only as far as Jenkinson. Ball ricochets. Zave Harris clever by hands to a running Luke Wines. Wines comes in, has a shot at goal and pushes it right out of bounds on the full, and a free kick to the Warrnambool Blues.
That was a nice handball from Lockie.
Terrific.
Oh, fantastic. Their forward handball in general has been really good. I'm sure Luke Wines would love to kick a goal in his brother's record-breaking game too.
Boys, Charlie Jelly, he looks like he's played kind of 80, 100 games out there, doesn't he? He just looks really content, and God, it's exciting for the Eagles to have some of these young kids coming through, isn't it?
This bloke can play, Grundy.
Oh, he's a good player, Wizzy. So the Eagles, stacks on the mill. Zachy Dwyer on the bottom of the pack once again, as he always is for the Blue Baggers. So Wines, Lockie, he'll go up against Big Opie Weymouth. It's a greying beard too from Weymouth nowadays. Coming through there was Timms. Could have been taken without the football. It's a real sticky patch out there. It's kind of a heavy 12. The rest of the ground's a heavy 8.
So that's his third.
It's a bit coming through there was Jenkinson. Dispossessed. Geez, that was red hot. Free kick will go to the Blues. It'll be Carter. So half back now for the Blues. Kicks down the line. So Radley looks like he's moved forward here for the Blues.
Not a bad boy. He's been playing a bit in the ruck as well.
So Radley, little chip kick over the top. Good kick to Buck. Buck's about 55 out. He plays on, swings onto the right boot. He strikes it good. Big Reese Buck, great goal!
Oh, what a goal.
Lucas Brothers snag of the day. And I think that shows that there's definitely wind advantage down that end of the ground because that was some sort of finish for Reese Buck.
Yeah, look, well done. And good. Yeah, look, and again, at least Warrnambool trying some stuff. So Radley looks like he's gone forward and chipped that one nicely over then to Buck, who played on from top of the 50. Yeah, you're right, mate. It looks like there's definitely a wind going to the club room's end. But yeah, good goal just to keep him within, just not getting out of control. Yeah.
So Buck kicks his second of the afternoon. Blues go to 3-2-20. Eagles 9-8-62. National Tiles scoreboard.
Here's Jenkinson doing some great work and feeds a handball out to Vardy. Inside forward 50. Here's Snooze Wines. Brushes past. Jolly can run into an open goal. And there's the reply from the Eagles. That was class, and it started in the middle there, Wiggs.
Yeah, well, Jenkinson, he's been really good. But Vardy had a real good. I reckon he nearly had probably 10 minutes sitting on the bench, so sort of refreshed. But the old Wines, whatever he touches turns to gold, and that's what he did. So lovely handball to Jelly, who would have been pushing off the wing. So, but yeah, the quick reply. So is the pulse still there? Or maybe just
they got all the answers, haven't they? You know, just when you think the Blues are getting themselves back into this contest, they just seem to they just move it up a notch. There's a 0-0 draw there in the ruck. Weymouth and Vardy. Vards goes and gets it again. Coming through is Carter. Been good for the Blues. There's Turlin. He gets it out to Manane. Gets a quick kick forward. Luke
this
Wines
bloke's played well too.
Magnificent. Kicks out, looking for Everett. Geez, that's a good pick up from Zanotti. Just sells a bit of candy. Goes inboard to Keast. Keast goes further afield. And Charlie on the end of it.
He's going for that record.
Charlie.
Marks inside 50.
You like that one, Hilly?
Oh, I love the Zanotti.
People wouldn't know who he is, mate. Well, he would, but for the young people out there, he was...
Go and Google him, kids.
Was West Coast?
Brisbane, mate. Brisbane too, Zanotti.
West Coast.
I've seen a photo of the Rising Sun there not long back with Bernie Harris, I reckon. Big wild man from Borneo. So McKinnon comes in. Kicks on its way.
Oh, he's kicked it, has he?
I reckon he's clapped himself. That's 6.
Yep.
Charlie's putting on a clinic. This is good to watch. Fair dinkum is just he's just enjoying himself out there, Charlie McKinnon, and the Eagles are too, and so they should be. Let's go around the grounds. All thanks to Matt Kohaya. Ash Kelson up at the friendlies. Cobden v South. What's the latest, Ash?
Yeah, good tussle. 28-minute mark. South Warrnambool 4-3-27. Cobden 2-6-18.
Beautifully done, Ash. The Portland Tigers 6-6-42. Seagulls 3-7-25. Back in that contest, Port Fairy Hilly.
Yeah, they certainly are. And to rank more like a 7-2 over Camperdown, that game's just started. And 0-0 Hamilton and Koroit. Here comes Jai Turlin from 50, has a shot, he's number 1 too!
Oh!
Gee whiz, we've seen some big bangers over the last 3 minutes.
Some big bangers.
And Jai Turlin kicks his first. And that was a quick reply as well. So the Blues, they get their 4th. And on the National Tile scoreboard, it is the North Warrnambool Eagles leading 11-8-74 to 4-2-26. A beauty from Jai Turlin. And, he's been a terrific player for the Blues for a long, long time.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Kick a really good goal, and but anyway, I think that would have just been the rotation. But just, I don't think it's anything set up, but it's just coincidence. But yeah, good centre clearance then for Warrnambool.
I see it so often nowadays. Don't you? Like players just run straight to the bench when they get a goal. I couldn't do that. You think you're on fire?
You'd run straight to the goal square.
You think just kick it to me?
Yep.
So Eddie Dwyer, good fish down there by Weymouth. Coming through there was Grundy. He's wrapped up, strong tackle. 27.5 minutes gone, so probably about a minute or two to play in this second quarter. Blues, they get another late one here. Free kick. It's going to go to Vardy. Advantage. Play on. Harry Keese goes further afield to Everett. Good spoil in the end by Jackson Bell. Anders gathers. Kicks further afield.
good
That was
grab.
chuck actually. Good grab by McKinnon. Sticky mitts. Just bangs it on the boot. Nonchalant.
Snooze.
Guess who's on the snooze! And have a listen to the horns. They're horned up, and so they should be. So are
Oh, Matthew.
And why?
Yes, it is, Alan. This just to put an exclamation mark on the first half of North Warrnambool.
This is for his second. Matty Wines comes in. He's missed it.
Oh, no.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
No, he's kicked.
Oh, that was a point.
And the other one down the other end.
Oh, no. Reggie's just shaking his head. He can't believe it.
It might have swung. It might have swung late.
No, it didn't, Wixie.
Well,
That was a point.
don't rain on the parade, Stewie. I think.
Oh, that is unbelievable. But anyway, it's marked down. So Snooze has got 2 in the first half, and the Eagles go to 12-8-80. The Blues are 4-2-26. And so far, it has been picture perfect for the North Warrnambool Eagles, Treddy.
It certainly has. 29 minutes ticked over. So not long to play, you'd imagine. Here's Johnson. Gets it on the left boot. He'll go to half forward. Everall the target. Approaches it and attacks it well. The Blues had it. Just couldn't quite get a clear handball out. That's might have been a little bit high, but umpire said no, and we'll
They've
have
let it go. Umpires have let it go. Not many ticky touchwood free kicks.
So umpire Holland throws it up. Vardy jumps early, only as far as Grundy. Smothered kick, well read by Johnson. Chucks it on the left boot. Awaiting there is Harris. Inside 50. Short kick on the leg. Here's Charlie. Here's Charlie.
He's on.
And he's going to line up for his 7th.
7.5. Have you ever done that before, boys?
Unbelievable. I reckon he's had
big career, I think.
He's had about 8 marks inside 50, I reckon.
So Charlie McKinnon, he's going to kick from about 9.5 metres out. Comes in, and there's 7 for Charlie. It has been an absolute expose in this first half from Charlie McKinnon.
Hilly, you're a big Geelong supporter, right? So he's training at Geelong's VFL, so I don't know. He hasn't played a game?
No, not yet. I think he's not fully listed, I'm led to believe. I think he's like a development player, so he does all the training and the like, and I think there's some opportunities throughout the course of the year, but I don't know whether it's...
Yeah.
I don't quite understand how it all works, but I know that he's certainly under their radar.
For the Eagle supporters, they don't want him back.
No, definitely not.
He's just such an important player now. Like, he's just developed, like into... Like, I've always had an opinion of him. I remember when I first saw him, he's so laconic and that. Jeez, that's a falcon.
That was a falcon.
Big Vards. But he does remind me of you'll laugh, but James Hurgess, just the way he gets across the deck and that, he's unassuming or something. There's just something about him. He's got an aura or something about him, and he's just developed into a very strong kid that's got a heap of ability, I reckon. So he'll get his chance at some point in time, that is for sure. And he's a good kid too. Good mark there by Holloway, going back with the fly. That was good.
He's very good one-on-one, isn't he? Strong.
Player. He's just such a hard matchup. Like,
you stand next to him, he's not. But when he puts his arms up, he looks massive.
Well, the old man Mick got a fair bit of size about him. Good mark by Vards too. So Vardy's been really dominant in this game for mine. He's been where it's all started. He kicks further afield. Keys, geez, this kid's had a good year too. Harry plays on quickly, and there goes the siren. Did he blow it in time? Yes, he did. Everyone was looking to think, I'm going to get another shot on goal here, and they'd probably kick it the way they are. So at half-time, 13 goals in the first half by the North Warrnambool Eagles, and they only kicked... Well, they hadn't had one at the 10-minute mark of the second quarter. They kicked 7, so they've kicked 6.
6 or 5.
6 in the last 20 minutes.
6-1.
So, to be honest... A really, really impressive first half of football. And for the Warrnambool Blues Wigs, as they go in at half-time, what's the messaging from Doc, do you think? Keep it positive.
Well, look, you'd have to just, right, let's try and, again, we spoke about winning the second quarter. At different stages, they probably, halfway through the quarter, they probably were, you'd almost nearly, and then North Warrnambool went sort of all of a sudden, boom, and Charlie exploded again, and Everett looked really good, and Harry Keese was starting to have an impact. So I think for Warrnambool it would be, looking again, they're obviously a little bit undermanned. They go, no Cowling, no Cunnington, no Cody. So you got to be, again, you don't want to get too strong or but it'd be right. Okay, let's try and control the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like they get it and kick it a lot. But look, that's the way they play. So, but it might be okay. Well, let's try and control the ball a little bit, try and keep it off, because there were times when there was that time, I think they certainly got a shot at goal where they were able to kick mark and change angles a little bit and hold on to the ball, but a lot of the other times just get it and kick it, and that's not working for them. So maybe it's come back to that a little bit. Reece Buck again, he kicked a couple, but Adam Lyons has probably been, probably that battle's been a pretty good one. We felt like we'll get him up the ground a little bit, so I suppose try some things. But I think as a team, they've won their last 6. But I think for Warrnambool, okay, we got to dig in here. We got to dig in. We've got to start to win the 50-50 footy. We've got to try and keep them off them a little bit. Look, they're not going to win the game, but maybe just set some small goals.
It's a bit tougher for them without Cody and Cunnington in it.
And Cowling. So, but yeah. So again, it'd be.
But North are playing very well. They're just all contested footy, stoppage, clearance.
They're on top everywhere.
And look, to be honest, depending on where Cowling was playing, but I don't know if because they're winning around the middle of the ground, and they're so well set up that. It's. But anyway, look, Doc's a smart coach, so they'll come out and hopefully try and win the second half.
60-point lead to the North Warrnambool Eagles here at half-time in our Hammond League live match of the day. The Portland Tigers getting the job done over the Seagulls by a couple of goals at half-time. The Roosters by a couple of goals over Cobden. The half-time show, all thanks to Crawley's Milk Bar in Terang. Alan Blackbird's going to catch up with his old sparring partner, Lee McCluskey.
Hampton League Live and exclusive on streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, loving everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sungold.
Hi, it's John from Curie Health Service, Elder Care Support Program. We provide support by helping Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people aged 50 plus get registered with My Aged Care. If you're having trouble navigating the confusing aged care sector, give us a call on 55 67 1270 and we can help guide you through the process. Curie Health, always here for mob.
Need something welded or fabricated? See Warrnambool Sheet Metal. Commercial kitchens, benches, exhaust and new canopies, handrails, gates, mailboxes and toolboxes. There's not much Warrnambool Sheet Metal can't do. Braithwaite Street.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Delicious meals, kids' playroom, function room, big screen TV, sports, live music, courtesy bus. Rafford East Tavern has something for the whole family. Become a Hump member for special discounts at the Thirsty Camel drive-through bottle shop. Whatever the occasion, make it memorable at Rafford East Tavern.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power core, essential as.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sungold.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy for Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Welcome back to Hampden League Live. Half-time in our match of the day at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve, and it's the North Warrnambool Eagles comfortably over the Warrnambool Blues 13-8, 86 to 4-2-26. In other matches, South Warrnambool 4-3-27, leading the Cobden Bombers 2-6-18. Portland 6-6-42, leading Port Fairy 3-8-26. In other matches that started around about 5-3, Terang Mortlake 3-2-20, leading Camperdown 1 behind, and Koroit 1-1-7 lead the Hamilton Kangaroos 1 behind. Final scores from Open Netball in round 10 of the Hampden League today saw South Warrnambool 55 defeat Cobden 40. Port Fairy 47 defeated Portland 23. Camperdown 74 defeated Terang Mortlake 60. Koroit 83 defeated Hamilton Kangaroos 43, and North Warrnambool Eagles 44 were defeated by Warrnambool 52. The halftime show, all thanks to Crawley's Milk Bar in Terang, and Alan Blackburn is at Bushfield with a very special halftime guest.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Welcome back to Hampden League Live at Bushfield Recreation Reserve. We've got a special guest with me. It's a very special day. It's the Snooze Wine Stage, broke the games record, 361 games, and this man, Lee McCluskey, coached him for 5 years at Bushfield. Lee, welcome to Hampden League Live, mate. Half-time break. Mate, tell us about your early recognition of you coach Snooze. And he was pretty young when you started coaching him. What was your first, when you first seen Snooze? And I know we didn't win many games back then, but he would have been a trier.
Yes, when your good self and Lindsay Cotty came to see me about coaching, it was late 2004, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do this. And anyway, it sort of grew on me, and I thought, well, I'll go and have a look. Their under-18s are in the finals.
Yeah, right.
And there was a game at Terang, I think it might have been second semi or preliminary, and I thought, well, watch the under-18s and see what's there. And Matthew was in the centre then, and he just sort of, he stood out without standing out. You know, he just sort of did everything right, and he was just the same as he is now. In the right spots and just did the right thing, and I thought, well, at least there's a player there. But there's a few others as well, but he was one that did strike me as, well, there's something in the underage groups, and he's certainly gone on to do that. But since then, he came in, he played, I reckon, probably round one the next year, and he just played like snooze. He was just always in, but he played on the ball. He didn't get any favours. He was on the ball all the time, and I think it was quoted in the paper that probably his first 300 games he would have played on in the centre for 300 games at least.
Yeah.
So he's in every centre bounce and every boundary throw in, and he's not the guy who's on the outside. He's in banging bodies and getting banged and that. So he's done that. One of his early games, I remember sitting in the box just beside us, and we were playing Camperdown out here, and it's a Camperdown bloke give him one early, and he got one back before he didn't think he'd get one back, and he got one back twice as hard. And I remember I called out from the box. I said, well, you picked the wrong one there, and then he half nodded because he knew. And I think that's the sort of player Snooze was. He adjusted to the tempo quite quickly.
Yeah.
But to his credit, not only did he adjust to being a good player, and then he sort of exceeded the tempo. He got quicker, he got fitter, and his skills got better. That sort of made him sort of an elite player. So he could have stayed at the level, but he got better and better and better. And I think he's probably as fit now as he's ever been.
Yeah.
His skills have improved over the journey, and he's as hard as a rock. I ran into him the other day, and I sort of patted him on the arm. That's like hitting brick. It was, he's just a credit to how hard he's worked.
And he looks fitter in the last 2 years.
Absolutely.
I reckon he's been doing something, but...
well, when you're 39, you can, if you play that, a lot of big blokes take shortcuts then.
Yeah.
No, shortcuts are the last thing he'd ever do.
And mate, you're 5 years out here at North Warrnambool, a learning process brought a lot of kids up, started to improve every year, didn't you? Like it was a stepping stone for what's here now.
Well, it was hard work, but it was really good experience. And in those times when Snooze played, his two younger brothers played near the end of that 5 years.
Yeah.
The Parkinson brothers, the Millses, we sort
Tommy Batten
built the team. They became the foundation of the team. So it was hard, but it was sort of consolidated the club from where they'd been.
Yeah.
Rightly or wrongly, I thought at least we consolidated and the players. They really gave a lot, they copped a lot, but. It's sort of great to see them play finals regularly, and they've taken real ownership. Those blokes who were there back then.
Yep.
It's been really good to see.
And the supporters were fantastic, weren't they? We'd be getting pumped every week, and they'd still turn up.
Seemed to have the biggest huddles.
Morale around the club was still good, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And so they've never taken anything for granted. They've and they're club people. You come and watch on a Sunday junior footy, and they're the same people who are helping out doing those. They're real club people.
Yeah, no, it's a credit to North. Like the way they are now, they're just a real good destination club, and got good juniors and good supporters and everything like that. So it's great.
The juniors are the main thing, and if you look after them, your club's going to be in good hands, so they're doing those things right.
And away from Snooze for a while, back to your coaching career. 1996, had a reunion last week, and a grand final at Mortlake, which was one of the best grand finals that I've seen. Terang versus South Warrnambool, 1996, mate.
Yes, and that was the week after the AFL grand final, for whatever reason. So there was a big crowd there, and was a really high skilled game, and they'd beaten us once during the year, and then we only lost 2 games for the year, I think, and they were one of them. So that was a fairy tale, because no one thought we'd be any good. No one thought we'd even play finals, and we lost 2 games for the year, and the reserves were premiers and champions. So
why was that? Did you just had better players than everyone thought you did, or they just...
Well, they probably didn't underestimated the young players.
Right.
Like Corey Fulton was full forward. He was 19.
Yep.
Xavier Thornton was 19, centre half forward. Chris Morgan was centre half back. He was 19.
Yep.
Brett Evans on the wing. He was 19. Troy Dixon.
Right.
He was 19. And then around them you had Ben Thomas and Dom Quinlan, Shorty Anderson.
Wow. Lee Maris.
Lee Murray. Jace Porter was in the ruck. He was only young. So they were just young and hungry and skillful.
And one of the great contests that day was Mark O'Keefe coaching Terang, playing on Ben Thomas.
Yes.
It was a great contest. Now, Ben came off for a while, and Tucker got off the chain, didn't he?
Tomo needed stitches. And fortunately, Dr. Phil Hall was there all the time, and he put him in. So he stitched up. If there was no doctor there, he wouldn't have come back on because it was.
Yeah, right.
And it seemed that Tocker sort of took control then, but then Tomo came back, and that was a great duel. Two of the best players probably ever played at their clubs.
Right. And mate, one of the greats, full forward for South, Dagsy, but that was Dagsy's last game.
Yes, it was. Yep. And I remember I got Dags to speak to the players on the previous Sunday. We had a meeting on the Sunday night. I think the other preliminary final might have been the Sunday.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, you don't want players here and stuff if so-and-so's injured or, gee, they played well. So we had a meeting on the Sunday evening after that. And I got Dags to talk. Just part of it was Dags to say a couple of words. And the first thing I opened with was the boys, next week will be the last time I'll ever run out with this.
Wow.
And you could see everyone just sort of, their eyes sort of opened up and they thought, and it just that was one of the things that just set the scene for the smooth week. So, so it was a magical day for him.
And did you have to give any of the famous Lee McCluskey sprays during that final series? Or
96 was fairly pain-free. there was one every now and then. But I used to pick me mark. I'd pick on Xavier Thornton or Darren Lynch or someone who I knew.
Yeah.
And they were probably playing well anyway.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, there's always some you can have a go at, and everyone goes, oh, gee, what's he getting into him for?
All right, Leroy, the umpires are back out, both sides are out. We'll have to go for a break, but thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
We'll be back right after this.
Hampton League Live on 3YB. Hampton League Live and exclusive on Streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for you, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. The sun gold.
If I want to buy that house, I'll need a conveyancer. I should get online and...
In 200 metres, take the third exit onto Liebig Street.
Southwest Conveyancing? But, oh, well, that makes sense.
Contact the Warrnambool or Portland office or southwestconveyancing.com.au.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
Dr. Xavier McKinnon here from the locally owned and operated Hampden Vet Clinic. We're now in Warrnambool and we're ready to look after your farm animals and available 24/7 if you need us. Pregnancy testing, lame cows, calf disbudding, we do it all.
Hampden Vets. Give them a call. They're good at what they do.
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power Core, essential as.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You gotta get down to Ponting's. They're the expert crew who are always here for you. It's where the locals go and the tradies know. You gotta get down to Ponting's. We've got ya.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy for Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Quarter action just underway here. No score or no change to the scoreboard. Great chat at half time. All thanks to Crawley's Milk Bar in Terang. Jack and Kerry Crawley, they do a great job. Here goes the North Warrnambool Eagles through Matty Wines. Bangs it on the boot. Kick comes out. McKinnon, who's got 7 in the first half. He gets a handball back to Lockie Wines. Just misses the target. Radley intercepts to Marnie Gilchrist, who bangs it on the boot. Sitting underneath it was Buck. Coming through was Lewis, wrapped up in a strong tackle by Turlett, and that was going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, hasn't set any great records this first 3 minutes of this third term. And it's a big quarter for the Warrnambool Blues. If there are any sniff, it's a matter of getting some quick scoreboard pressure and not allowing the Eagles to score themselves. Everall did really well. That second and third follow-up,
really dangerous.
Terrific. Looking for Jamison Shark overrunning. Here's Jenkinson, who's been enormous this afternoon. Wason breaks through. He was looking for Angus Lowe. Johnson, quick kick smothered. Here's Matty Snooze Wine. He has a couple wrap him up.
He doesn't fumble either.
No, he's one touch.
Fumble.
He's one touch, and we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. So throw up there by the umpire. Early jump. Here's Vardy out of the pack. Keeps it deep. Bounces high on his tail. There was Reggie Mars, happy to concede the ball over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in about 5 metres around from the North Warrnambool goal. So the half-time score of 13-8-86 to 4-2-26 remains. A 60-point ball game. Charlie McKinnon, 7 first-half goals. Kick out of defence by Charlie Marnie Gilchrist, and the youngster sees it over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw-in where we'll go and see Alan Blackburn, all thanks to SC Concrete on the boundary.
Yes, great first half. Charlie McKinnon was terrific, but just all-round contributors, didn't they? They don't fumble, the boys, and Vardy's been great in the ruck.
Right on cue, that man Vardy just bangs it forward again.
Is that one of their points of difference, Wiggs, is Vardy's?
Well, I think
craft in the ruck.
Glenn Ryan said it gives them first use, but geez, they're well set up around the ball.
They don't fumble either.
No.
When you got a bloke, it's so good his craft in there. You know, it's got to help, doesn't it?
So they've just got, even there, you can just see they've got the perimeter. So the guys who go in, the rest of them just hold their width, and they've got that full sort of 360-degree coverage. So just really hard to get away.
Big fist again forward from Vardy. Bouncing football. Handball comes from Everall. Jenkinson off the ground. Mars gets in there, and they're happy to concede one. That was Otto Opperman. So no first or second score of the third quarter here. 13-9-87 Eagles, 4-2-26 the Blues. Jackson Bell runs his full quota, kicks out further afield. Luke Wines puts on a solid contest. There's Adam Wines. He just kind of sends one inboard. Jackson Grundy, that's a good kick, clever kick, and Grundy will go back and have a shot directly in front, 40 metres out. And distance won't be a concern whatsoever with Jackson Grundy, who's been magnificent again this afternoon.
Yeah, look, played really, really well. Just power, but he just got lots of mates to support him, like Harry Keys, Jenkinson coming off now, Tommy Keys. They always play their role.
They just play it so well.
Yeah, they do. And they
a little bit
got
of crowd mic, Blackie. That's the crowd mic for the big fella. Just got that set up for a little bit of atmosphere. So Grundy comes in, kicks on its way. Oh, it doesn't move. It's gone through post height. And the Eagles draw first blood to start this third quarter, and they are in really good nick. The North Warrnambool Eagles. They are undefeated for a reason, and they are showing their worth this afternoon, that is for sure. And they marching on in this contest And the national tile scoreboard, the Eagles 14-9-93, the Warrnambool Blues 4-2-26.
Who've they got next week, the Blues?
South Warrnambool.
Okay, yep.
At the Reed too, is it?
It would be at the Reed, yeah.
South have played 2 in a row at home now, haven't they?
Yep. So ball back in the middle with umpire Neil Holland. Vardy, the big jump, and the tap down to Grundy almost came off. As far as Turlin, who kicks the ball towards half forward, low, stood his ground, almost took a nice mark. Grundy was really good there for the Eagles. Here's Jared Lewis on the left boot, short kick. Good defensive punch there by Turlin. Got some yardage and the boundary line in the one go. And we'll have a boundary throw in between wing and half forward for the Warrnambool Blues, who currently stand on 4-2-26. The Eagles 14-9-93. 7 majors to number 3, Charlie McKinnon for the North Warrnambool Eagles in game 3, 6-1 for Matthew Snooze Wines. So Vardy front position, tapped it well read there was Grundy. They're like Batman and Robin. Up the ground there was McKinnon. He's going to go long and he gets some height and he's going to go one-on-one to Snoozy Wines. And Snooze doesn't disappoint. You snooze, you lose. And big Matty Wines will have a shot going for his third, 25 metres out, almost on a slightish angle.
So when he's playing like Taylor Mason, I think he was team of the year.
Yeah.
It was like, but yeah, he dragged him deep, but that was.
Here he comes, and Snooze kicks 3 in game #361.
So that's his turn.
That's his turn, he's Blackie. And that's goal number 15 for the Eagles.
Jeez, that was good play. We was right in front of us, eh? Grundy
On
to
the left.
McKinnon.
Yeah.
McKinnon just bangs it 60 metres forward.
With, so Vardy, it was almost set play. So he just, whacking it forward. Grundy started the back, was running through, left footed, Charlie, and then Charlie just.
Who's Matthews Petroleum today, boys? Like Snooze has got 3, go 361. That's got to add a bit. Charlie's got 7.
Luke Wise has been good.
Grundy, Jenkinson, Vardy, Noski,
Keast. Oh, gee whiz, boys, good luck. And that's why you boys will pay the big bucks. So Weymouth wins this one down. There's Harry Keast. He's wrapped up in a strong tackle. Out to Adam Wines, who's moved on to the ball here. Gets it out to his brother Luke Wines, who just gathers. Good play by little Jai Turlin. Just bars his way through. Coming through there was Noski. Couldn't quite gather. Turlin in there again. Gets it back to McCartney, who just bangs it on the boot. Lewis has been great again across half back. Kicks further afield. Jelly was the target, but that was a good fist in the end. And that was by Xavier McCartney, and the ball goes out of bounds far out the side.
Those two, everything right. North Warrnambool, everything right. Been playing together a long time. They bring in young players into the side, but again, you talk about the Wines and that, you build a side around them.
So Vardy and Weymouth, they've been at each other most of this contest. Quick kick comes out, Blues forward now. Bouncing football, good gather by Lowe, wrapped up, strong tackle, good play. Callum Grundy.
Put that down.
Yeah, put it down, Blackie. Peter Bolsh, Bridgestone, highlight of the day contender. 2 legs of the quaddie down, 2 boys, and we are alive. That's a good sign for Con from Koroit.
Had no confidence in Greg either, just quietly.
No, he did not, did he? Oh, geez, I tell you what, it's got cold all of a sudden out here too at Bushfield.
Yes.
The sun's kind of disappeared, and I'm glad I wore the beanie this afternoon. Nice mark far out of sight by that man, Jackson Grundy. So he'd be pushing mid to high 20s, I reckon, possessions-wise this afternoon already. He goes down looking for Zanotti, and the ball just goes over the boundary line and out of bounds.
Zanotti's beefed up. Beefed up this year, Zanotti, I reckon.
A good overhead mark is Everall.
Yep.
Very, very good. Let's go around the grounds, all thanks to Matt Calhire, Ash Kelson over the friendlies. South Warrnambool v Cobden. What's the latest, Ash?
16-minute mark, third quarter. South Warrnambool 5-5. Cobden 3-6-24. Good tussle.
Good game up there at the Friendly Societies Park. And Charlie McKinnon on the end of one. This is for 8.
That was Matt Wines then. Just that left foot. Look, again, so many similarities. Pendlebury, and he just laced him out.
Elite.
Look at Vards just coming on. I've had a bit of a right smile to himself. I think he'd be pretty happy and content with where things are at the moment. And McKinnon comes in and he goes bang, and it's 8. 8 for Charlie.
That's his second bag of 8 for the season.
And he is going to be leading the goal kick at the end of this round, you would imagine.
I reckon
Big Charlie McKinnon.
It's nearly double figures for marks inside 50 for him, I reckon, today.
He's been sticky mitts, Blackie, all thanks to SC Concrete, hasn't he?
Unbelievable.
Kicking them straight.
Oh, and he missed one from the top of the 10-yard square, so he could have 9. The big fella. But he is putting on an absolute clinic, and his old sparring partner at school, Reggie Mars, just shaking his head thinking, gee whiz, I can't do much more. The delivery has been absolutely magnificent.
Absolutely spot on, Matt. Hey, the tap down was good at Manane. And they go to half forward, Turlin out in front. Good mark taken by Jai Turlin. So a good clearance there by the Blues. Might be beyond his range, Turlin. He's going to go the short option. He does, and he makes Morgan Morris stretch, but it's successful enough where Morgan Morris will have a shot at goal. 45 metres out, 45-degree angle, and it's in that heavy rough of grass over there in that right half-forward pocket, half-forward area. So Morgan Morris to get a reply, their 5th of the afternoon. It's going to take one of his best. Comes in, gets good purchase off the kick. Great goal. Lucas Brothers snag of the day for Heath Morgan Morris. And that takes the Blues to 5-3-33. And the North Warrnambool Eagles are 16-9-105. And that is on the national tile scoreboard.
Hard to believe they're 70 points behind.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
they've won 6 on the bounce, the Blues come into this.
Yeah, and some good ones too in Terang Mortlake against Portland. And
the Eagles, and I've been saying this all year, do they just get to the level they're playing at on the day and they just rise to that and play to that, do you reckon?
I think so. I think, again, they're really well set up, really well coached. I think they would have got themselves up for this a little bit too.
I know Varge is an occasion person, as in, wants to celebrate those milestones and the like.
You're an occasion person, Hilly, aren't you? You like to get down to the Cats. There's a special occasion.
Any occasion.
Boris is number 100.
Saw the great John O'Neill just before too. He first thing, Boris. Hey, let's go around the grounds, Matt. So, an update of the other games. So Portland currently 81, leading Port Fairy 39. Terang Mortlake and Camperdown are later to start, 20 to the Bloods, 10 to the Camperdown Magpies, and the Saints are currently leading Hamilton 17 to 8 at Melville Oval.
All thanks to Matt Kohaya. That is around the grounds. Oh, coming out. Gee whiz, that's a big hit. Who was it? Morgan Morris.
That hurt him too.
Oh, he saw. That was like that. You see them just charging at each other on that stupid game they play over in America. That was unbelievable. That was a big hit. Far out of side, nice chest mark, Anders. God, he's having a good year too, Anders. Don't worry about that.
Left foot up, another one. No, that's not Anders.
It might be Chuck, is it?
Or Harris.
Here's Charlie at the back. He gets the handball further afield. Running shot on goal. Bouncing ball. Which way will it go? Goes through for minor score. That might have been Harris in that pocket, I reckon, Wiggsy. So 16-11-107, the Eagles. Warrnambool 5-2-32. Halfway mark of the third quarter. 15.5 minutes on the league contracting time clock. And it's going to be Holloway to bring the ball in for the Blues. Steps around. Have a bounce there. Nearly. Kick comes in. Nice kick to Manane. It was well weighted. Got plays through the corridor. Manane. So he's going to go short. Chooses to go inboard. Kick out to be good and was to Dwyer. So Dwyer. 50 metres. 50 metres has come out here from Uncle Ed. And Eddie Dwyer says, give it to me, boys.
He said, I've given you one warning, I'm not giving you two.
Not a bad 50 either. So Dwyer now, right on the 50-metre arc. Going to chip the ball in. Lowers the target. Keese does really well. That's Bailey. Gets it to Harry. Harry Keese kicks out further afield. Good play there by Jackson Bell. What a great contest that Bell and Wines is. And that ball going nowhere. A couple of legends of the Hamden football.
Well,
netball
legends
league.
of their clubs and legends of the league as well, both interleague players.
We had a little competition going this week, all thanks to McDonald's, one of our great sponsors. How many ranking points Snooze Wines will get today? And the closest to choosing will get some McDonald's vouchers. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Snooze gets. He's kicked 3 goals. He's had a hand in a few others. So he's had a terrific 3-6-1 game.
He's got cold, boys.
But it has. I might have to put my jacket on. How you going, Trent? You all right?
No, I'm okay. Hairy chest, blackers, so plenty of warmth and insulation in there.
So everything, big fella.
That's how big he is.
So free kick's getting out of the Blues. 17.5 minutes gone, just waiting for the ball to get back into the hand of the Warrnambool Blues. Hey, quickly around the courts, all thanks to Power Corp. Full-time results in open netball. South Warrnambool 55, Cobden 40. Port Fairy 47 to Portland 23. Camperdown first win of the season, 74 to Eating. Terrene Mortlake 60. Koroit 83, Hamilton 43, and North Warrnambool 44, losing to Warrnambool 52. Back here it's half-forward line. Some great work there by Fletcher Timms. Avoided some trouble, got the left foot kick out. Defensively worked well there by Noski. Handball comes into Harry Keys. He'll go short at Jenkinson. So Jenkinson, he's had a lot of it. Inside forward 50, looking for Charlie. It just was too much for him in the end. The paddle forward just didn't work out for the Eagles. Now the Blues, Wason, he can bring it to the boundary line. Looking for more, Barney Gilchrist. Good strong mark by the youngster. And he gets to a running teammate in Otto Opperman. Further down the ground to Harry Ryan. Couldn't quite take the mark play on.
He's played well too, Reece Scoville.
He's been terrific. The ball forward there by Johnson. Awkward bounce. Wason did well. Evades a bit of traffic. And he'll go short. Has to be good with a kick. Play on. Wason follows up. Gets it on the edge of the boot to try and get out to Huey Morgan. He's into a little bit of trouble. Now he's able to get that release kick. And it's a high up and under inside the centre square.
Physical contest this game. Jenkinson, gee whiz, he's been in absolutely everything. Keast gets it further afield to Shields. Shields now bangs it long and strong, but going back with the flight, take a nice mark was Jackson Bell. So a few threatening little clouds just floating around here too. We don't want any rain to finish this contest, boys. Still got a quarter and 10 minutes to go.
It's probably finished, I think, mate. But yeah, know what you're saying.
Little chip kick goes to Marty Gilchrist. Nice young kid, this kid. Good by foot too to Opperman. So Otto Opperman got players short. Lowe's one of them. Good diving attempt in the end. A big mate happy to see the ball go out of bounds right in front of us here. The Bushfield Recreation Reserve.
He's got too many on. All good
one
now.
Goes
all
off.
good now.
Lucky all over it. Could have
They
been
had
a
one
head
too
count.
many on for a second.
Imagine if they lost that
Certainly,
on a head
Matthew,
count.
I will.
So it's going to be Lockie Wines up against. Handball comes out. Carter. He gets a kick around the body. Coming out to meet it, the ball just bounces and goes out of bounds. And we will have a ball up. So 20 minutes gone. Third quarter action. The Eagles 16-10, 106. Blues 5-2-32. And that is on the National Tile scoreboard for your flooring needs. See Teddy Becks and the team. Pumps it straight down the throat that time of Grundy. High up and under. Good use of the body by Reggie. Big fist bouncing football. Here comes Everall. Little dribbler from the boundary line. Geez, that would have been a good goal, but it's gone across the face. Still in play. Is it? No. And the ball goes out of bounds and we'll have a ball up.
Tell you what, Harry Keast, he's playing really well too, and he's yet to get in a contest. Like, he looks like one who's just fitness wise is just maybe next level,
and muscle wise he's bulked up enormously. Harry Keast, he's got some big pipes. So the boundary throw in. Here's Wines trying to fight to get the football with his opposing number 7 in Manane. And we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. 40 metres out from the Eagles' goal. 16-10, 106 to 5-2-32. Gathering it and getting it out there are the Blues. Just not reading it as best as he could. There was Noski. Buck in there for the Blues trying to create an opportunity. And we'll have a stoppage on that outside wing.
Even though the bounce have aided him, and they are aggressive in being in front and coming forward. And even that big hit with Scoville before lefties, man. So they're really confident to do that.
They're back in the process and they're back in their ability, the Eagles. Blackie, let's go to you all thanks to some Senator Count stats.
Yeah, Warrnambool have done well in centre clearances this quarter. 4-1 inside 50s. We've had 10 to the Eagles and 5 to North Warrnambool. To Warrnambool, I should say.
Lockie Weiss just plucks it from the ruck and boots it 70 metres inside forward 50. Ball goes over the boundary line, but it gives the chance for the Eagles Weeks to reset and have another go.
Yeah, look, and again, it's just been it's probably dying as a contest a little bit. It's probably just a matter of now, how fast. So, but this is where North Warrnambool look really dangerous. So keep an eye on Wines, Grundy.
Boundary throw in. Zach Everell in the ruck up against Radley. Matty Wines, he was in the leading charge. Radley down, looks a little bit sore. And getting helped up by a couple of teammates, but does look a little bit sore.
Don't know about getting help. Like, hurt, starting on the ground, let the trainers.
He's sore that.
Looks very gentle in the knee.
Is it ankle from the
ankle or knee?
he had? Yeah.
He didn't play into league.
Did he?
No.
But does look pretty sore.
So the Eagles have kicked 7-6. They've kicked 3 this quarter. 7 in the first, 6 in the second, 3 this quarter. And the Blues have kicked 1 this quarter. So it shouldn't go that long.
Here comes Charlie Jolly. Goes towards Charlie. Bounces off the chest.
That's not his easiest mark of the day. He's sort of stuck the jukes out. He's been trying to take a chesty.
And Radley's coming off, and it does look very, very sore. Well, thanks to Croydon Pharmacy. We'll get you to go down and find out what's going on there, Blackie.
I think ankle, mate, I'd say.
No, he's very sore over on Radley. I was thinking that Reggie had the ankle in the 23 comp. Yeah. So, not a good kick that time by Holloway. Just kind of shanked it. And Keast is going to go back. Not Keast, Jenkinson's going to go back and have a shot. Uncontested mark.
Grundy, Harry, Keast, they've been good.
Good luck picking the votes today, boys. All thanks to Warrnambool Travel and Pit Stop Menswear.
Elite midfield group, isn't it?
Wiggsy's good at doing that, picking the votes.
So Jenkinson comes in. He's going to kick from about 55, but they've been scoring down from this spot. Jesus, struck that kick. Well. Just pulled it to the left, though, goes through for a minor score. So 16-11, 107 the Eagles. 5-2, 32 the Warrnambool Blues. 24 minutes into this third quarter. 7 scoring shots to 27. That tells the story. It's been a domination. Beautiful kick from Bell to Manane.
I tell you, Matty, 19 marks inside 50 to 3.
Wow, that is a great stat. All thanks to Senator Count stats. Spooky in the team. There's Reggie. Just fends one off. Handball goes out wide. That's to Morgan. Wrapped up in a strong tackle going nowhere.
At least they were trying to go across the ground and try and get it to the open side a little bit. Haven't done that a lot. It's generally been sort of the one lane sort of stuff, so that was good.
Only as far as Scobell. Rocket Gibraltar kicks towards half forward. Bell reads at best. A bit of a daisy cutter kick inside the centre corridor, overrunning it. Here comes Manane, who's just he tries each and every week. He's a ripper. Here's Matty Snooze Wine and 3-6-1. Harry Keast inside 50. Charlie Jelly's within range of where the kick was going, and Fletcher Tim's happy to see it over. We'll have a boundary throw in 30 around from the Eagles goal.
He's taking the long sleeve off too, Tim's. A couple taking the long sleeve off today. I'll be putting it back on now.
Gold.
So right in front of that national tile scoreboard, we'll have the boundary throw in. 107 to 32 favouring the Eagles. Some good ruck work there by Everall. Kick out from the Blues. Lewis traps it, and he just gets a handball out in the nick of time. They work it back to go forward. Here's Adam Wines. Short kick into the pocket, only as far as Manane, who is a real four-quarter player for the Blues. Just doesn't stop. Blackie?
No, he's real good. Very consistent too, mate. 3-6-1's come off for a rest, Trent.
A well-earned rest too. He's kicked 3 in game number 361. Matty Wines, what a great effort. Scobell's going to take, probably an uncontested mark goes through his hands. Noski back to Wines, that's Adam. Adam, a little chip kick over the top. Diving mark by Grundy. Bounce, the umpire says. And we will have a ball up far out of side. That is Dutchy Holland, the umpire, out that far out of side. Let's go to Ash Kelson around the grounds, all thanks to Matt Calhio. What's the latest at the friendlies, Ash?
Yeah, good tussle. Shannon Beck's just taken the mark about 25 metres out. South Warrnambool has just ticked over the 31-minute mark. South Warrnambool 75-47, Cobden 66-42.
Gee, he's good game of footy. Good game of footy, big fella. The Portland Tigers 13-10-88. They lead the Porphyry Seagulls 7-10-52. Warrnambool like 5-5-35, 2-6 Camperdown. And the Croydon Saints 5-6-36, 1-2-8. The Hamilton Kangaroos. These are around the grounds. All thanks to Matco High Tractor and the team.
Absolutely. Got some good stuff out there too, Matco High. Got absolutely everything for entertaining.
Scissor lifts.
Do they have extendable chainsaws on poles?
Yeah, like anything you want to do around the home. They have got absolutely everything.
Portable ensuites.
Here's Bidmate, got the 1-2, goes to Opperman, back to Bidmate on the left boot, inside 50. Angus Lowe, the target, coming in from the side defensively well was Luke Wines. Loose football, Carter dispossessed. Jumping at it, keeping it alive there was Marnie Gilchrist, the ripper. He's a ripper, that young kid.
Gee, their back line is very good, North Warrnambool.
Good hands.
Has been for 6 years, hasn't it, Wiggs? Like, it's been enormous. Here's Jared Lewis, finds Grundy.
How many Grundy have had?
I would have said 25.
And they've been good ones.
So Jared Lewis got it back from Grundy. Chopper goes inside forward 50, looking for a lump of Wines. Couldn't quite get him in the end. Here comes Harry Key, speeds over the handball, looking for Jamison Chuck. Holloway, who hasn't stopped running and trying, gets the kick outside defensive 50, only as far as the number 12 for the Eagles in Jackson Grundy.
So Jackson Grundy, he has had one hell of a game this afternoon. Kick goes in, but it's been cut off that time by Wason for the Warrnambool Blues. Taylor Wason, good to see him back in the Blues colours. 2026 goes short to Geordie Walters. He's been rock solid again today too for the Blues. Goes over the top looking for McCartney. McCartney's got Reggie Mast further right in front of the box here. Bidmate short if he wants to use him. Goes in ball looking for Weymouth. Push out. Free kick will go. I think it'll go to Jackson Grundy this time.
Weymouth.
I hope he gets a free kick. So he wants to play on quickly. So he kicks into space now. It's a foot race. It's Morgan and Luke Wines. He's just so good one-on-one. Lukey Wines. He is magnificent. Hits up Lockie Wines, bounces off the chest, good enough to go get it again. He zooms one in. Charlie McKinley's first cousin was the target. Jackson Bell, his kick was smothered. Jackson Grundy's got on an absolute tightrope at the moment. And a bouncing football misses everyone and goes out of bounds.
A few mistakes there. I think they're getting tired, heavy ground.
It's all over though, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it was at half time.
So 16-11, 107 Eagles, Blues 5-2, 32. Nearly 30 minutes gone on the league contracting time clock in this third term, Hilly.
Yeah, 75 points to the margin. Wines in the ruck, gathered it out, grabbed it, and couldn't extract it. And he'll go again up against Weymouth.
Just down boundary, Eamon Radley come off, had the ankle re-strap, so he could be just testing it out, boys.
Let's hope for his sake he's back out there. He's a ripper, Eamon Radley.
Bit of the magic spray, Blackie, on that ankle.
Re-tape anyway, plus the spray and a couple of pills, I'd say.
What's in the magic spray?
Spray.
So a minus score there to Tommy Key. So Mast has to be good with the kick in. Here's Harry Keese waiting in the back. Puts it towards the goals and hits the post. And another minus score. So 16-13, 109. 5-2-32. 30 minutes is ticked over here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. It is snooze day. Game 3-6-1 for Matty Snooze Wines. Jackson Bell will kick in. He'll bring it to the broadcast side. Reece Buck will be the one that he's looking for. Here's Harry Keese once again. Angus Lowe first to it, trying to trap it. Tackled. Gets it to Monet. Smothered. Still inside the field of play. The ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. 31 ticked over Alan Blackburn, all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, 3-4 for the quarter. North Warrnambool 1 goal straight to the Blues, so they've dominated again. Killing them in 15 inside 50s a 6 for the game, for the quarter.
Pretty impressive ROT here too, boys. And there's the siren for 3/4 time. And the Eagles They are doing it on the bit on a special occasion day for Matty Wines in game number 361. He breaks the league record. And at three-quarter time at 16:13, 109. The Blues 5-2-32. Wigsy. It has been a domination from the first bounce, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, they set the tone in the first 10 minutes. I think kick 4 or 5 were just dominating, and really since then, Warrnambool had their a couple of times, like maybe 5 or 6 minutes where they've looked okay, but it's just been totally outworked. North Warrnambool have just in terms of numbers in the screen, in terms of linking up, like, there's always someone there to support the person with the ball, or if the ball's on the ground, there's always someone there to support them. So they just do that. They just do it so well, led by their back line, which is just elite. And then, their midfield, and again, they're getting first use from Vardy, but you got Grundy and Jenkinson and Harry Keast, and Tom Keast is in there playing a role. But even they're guys who aren't the unheralded guys. They've just been so good. Harris, Anders, they've been excellent. So. They're just gonna. Do you know what? I reckon Vards will be going. Let's really put the foot down. I reckon.
And enjoy the last quarter, boys.
I think it'll be a bit more than let's. I think they'll be really aiming to give Warrnambool really something to remember, I reckon.
Three-quarter time. It's the North Warrnambool Eagles quite comfortably, 16-13, 109. The Blues 5-2-32. We'll come back with final quarter action right after this on your home of football netball 94.
Hampton League Live and exclusive on streamer for Badeness Rural, Sungold Fresh Local Milk, Warrnambool Kia, McDonald's and Harvey Norman Warrnambool.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Some people say there's more to life than drinks. I guess they haven't tried these ones. The delicious new range at McCafe. There's a drink for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Warrnambool's Harvey Norman is the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. See your local team of experts from all departments for the massive range of products from the world's biggest brands. Explore TVs, audio, white goods and small appliances. Laptops, PCs, mobile phones and smartwatches. Indoor, outdoor furniture and recliners. Bedding and bedroom furniture all in the one store. Get the best advice from the local experts at the destination for electrical, computers, bedding and furniture. Your locally owned Harvey Norman, Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
Hi, it's John from Curare Health Service, Elder Care Support Program. We provide support by helping Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people aged 50 plus get registered with My Aged Care. If you're having trouble navigating the confusing aged care sector, give us a call on 55 67 1270 and we can help guide you through the process. Curare Health, always here for mob.
Badeness Rural is locally owned and committed to serving the needs of the local community with a huge range of over 6,500 products and services backed by almost 150 years of industry experience and knowledge. The range includes pet and stock feeds, dairy, beef and sheep farming supplies, hobby farm supplies, rural equipment and tools, plus agronomy services including seed and chemical supplies. Drop in and see the team today at Badeness Rural, corner Raglan Parade and Caramit Road, Warrnambool.
Time to get up, time to walk to the bus stop, open up the shop, time for gift, time for me, love and everything you see. The sun is up, time to take on the world this time. Time to wake up, time to climb to the top. Welcome to the world where the sun is always gold and it's waiting just for you. Time to get into life where the sun is always gold. Sungold.
The Flying Horse is more than just a pub. It's the perfect spot to kick back with friends or family. Indulge in a delicious meal from Ember's wood-fired kitchen. Celebrate in one of their multiple function rooms. Catch up with mates in the sports bar or TAB. Grab a slab from their Bottle Mart bottle shop. There's even a courtesy bus. Plus, don't forget their drive-through bottle shop brewing Piccolo coffee. For the perfect venue, it's gotta be the Flying Horse. Of course!
We're up here maintaining the power lines that supply electricity to the network. Work that's essentialist training is to perfecting your mark. Power Core, essential as.
Getting a text back.
She texted back!
There's a McCafe drink for that. New drinks now at McCafe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Warrnambool Kia, there's only one thing we love to do more than watching the all-new Kia Tasman ads, and that's to get in and drive it ourselves. Test drive the all-new Kia Tasman now at Warrnambool Kia to see what all the hype's about.
Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy for Power Core. From the first bounce to the final siren, Power Core backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.
Power Core backs local footy, that is for sure. And what a magnificent performance it has been by the North Warrnambool Eagles here this afternoon, Wigsy.
Yeah, mate, and just went out to the huddle then, and Vars really like the talking defence set up. And the last thing was number 7, Matt Wines. In Vard said, he's given us 20 years, you give him 30 minutes.
Good. How good is
Very
that?
good, hey?
Yeah. Vards would have been working on that one all week. He might have been thinking it might have been a bit tighter 3 at a time, I reckon. So what a way to start this last quarter. Big leap there from Weymouth. No one can get clear possession to Wire. He was dispossessed. Jenkinson in there.
There's probably is a little bit of a breeze when you're out there. It is sort of probably, but
favouring Warrnambool in this final quarter.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Vards with strength, bouncing ball. Coming through there was Jenkinson. Oh, great pick up there by Timms. Handball just misses the target. Lukey Wines dispossessed. Ball comes out. There's Harry Keese. Beautiful kick to Charlie Jelly, far out of side.
So he'll go short via foot. Jenkinson, he's had a heap of it. We speak about Grundy. He gets it to Lukey Wines, inside forward 50. Adams down there with Matty Wines, and Adam wins out. And he'll take a set shot 10 metres out. No, free kick against Adam Wines. That's going to go to Reece Buck. So he'll kick it only as far as Everall. Couldn't quite grasp a mark in the end. Angus Lowe gathers. Tackled by Snooze. Play on. Anders kicks towards goal, and Charlie on the goal line, but
just coming back, I think.
Just looking at what's happening here with ball in hand.
Snooze.
It's going to go back to Snooze. So Snooze will get the free kick. I think it was for holding the ball.
What was that free kick against Adam Wines for?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just like a mark. But
was it a shepherd out or something or other? Maybe, I don't know.
Crows won by 17 points over Melbourne, 2 boys.
So
where was that at?
Adelaide. They're flying the Crows.
Here's Matty Wines. Comes in, gives it absolutely everything. It's going to drop short. Big fly, McKinnon. Charlie.
Got it.
Yep. This is 9 for Big Chaz. He's taken another contested mark. How many marks inside forward 50, Blackie?
For him, I reckon he's nearly up to 11. That was 11.
Well, he's kicked 9 goals. He's kicked 9.
Get him 10.
And Charlie McKinnon jumps to 48 on the Hampton League goal kicking
just
table
over
after
halfway.
that one.
This is the first game halfway. Can he get a ton, Hilly?
Well, no, surely not.
Oh, it's only round 10.
Including finals.
Yeah. Come on, where's
17 4.
I said it could. You said no. No, I said He said no. He virtually just dismissed me. It was a dismissive no.
I don't think he will, but right. So Reece Buck's gone to the. He's gone on wing, and Adam Wines has gone with him. So he's just going.
So obviously Wines was the match-up all day for.
Yeah.
Played on the wing all last week, Adam Wines.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's where you got, say, him and like Lockie Wines. They can play anywhere a little bit.
The utilities, aren't they? So back in the middle, beautiful tap down to Gibbet. Reading it well there was Turlin. He gets to money. Gilchrist wrapped up in a strong tackle, holding the pill. Noski was the tackle recipient. And he'll get the free kick.
How reliable was this guy?
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
They just fitted out their gym with a whole heap of new equipment. Anyway, Angus Noski, he organised it, so they got it. I think there was a gym closed down in Portland, Angus Noski connected to. So, but yeah, he has been unbelievable. Leadership group, he's been team of the year. Couldn't get a game at Hamilton.
Unbelievable, isn't it? How many years has he been here now? Weeks? 5?
5, I reckon, and he is so popular and he's such a good player.
There's another goal. Nice swung around the body. That time I reckon it might have been Harris. Or Jelly goes through for a minor score, but it's going to be party time, I reckon. And look at that rainbow just sitting at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve.
It is a ripper.
Reggie Marcy just tries a big barrel there. Reggie's had enough. He said, get out of my zone, boys.
Eamon Radley came off all thanks to Cruitt Pharmacy. I reckon he's a bit ginger on that ankle.
He's done. He's done for the day. He tried to retape it. No. Oh, that's a good mark, Scoble. Umpire doesn't pay it. He might have been a bit stiff there, Reece Scoble. There's Keast, who got a big hit early. Just he's bounced back. Handball comes out. Carter goes back to Morgan Morris. To Dwyer. Goes forward again. Free kick. It's going to be a hold off the ball. And I think, are they going to pay advantage? Xavier McCarthy looking for the advantage there, the X-Man. But not forthcoming. And the free kick will go back. And it'll be Morgan Morris, who's got a good leg on him. He's going to take his best from here.
Did he kick 8 last year against Hamilton, or was that the year before?
No, last year, I reckon.
Yeah, it was.
Hilly. Geez, that's a good rainbow, isn't it? Are you boys seeing it, or is it just my eyes that are seeing it?
That is a reverse.
One of the better
Where's
ones
the
I've
pot
seen.
of gold? It's
on Johnny Keith's plot of land out the back there. Morgan Morris strikes it pretty good, but just hasn't quite got the leg. And that is Johnny Keith's house out the back there.
It is.
So there'll be plenty of gold buried. The Bobcats buried a bit of cashola out there, I'd say. As Tommy Keith comes to the boundary line. Just said the old man's got the pot of gold right on your house out there, Tommy. There's cash everywhere buried out there.
Cash, there's no cash, no cash.
No cash here. There's Anders far out of side. He's been good today. Did they ever have a passage of the Eagles?
No.
You can put them all in the votes. So left foot long kick. Reading at the front of the pack was Walters. Luke Wines just fends off one, gives it to Harry Keys. Look at that, the snooze. Snooze at 28, boys. 20 and 3.
Yeah.
He's
Look
Charlie.
at that to Charlie. He's got the leg. He go back and kick 10. Chas.
He's going for it.
Bangs it on the boot. Unselfishly. To Wines. That's Adam. Snap around the body.
Oh, hit the post.
Hits the post. It bended like Beckham late. And the Eagles, I told you, it's going to be just party time in this last quarter, boys.
He's just come off here. Everall, he's had a good
he's
game.
A good player,
he's a good player. Yeah.
Hard matchup.
But he doesn't need the footy to have an influence either.
Here's Charlie.
Well, he's taking the intercept mark, and Charlie, he's going to go back for double figures.
Come on, Chas.
Getting wet,
and
boys.
here comes the rain.
Oh, here we go.
Here comes the rain.
Mate, we got the double rainbow. Look at that.
I know.
That is the double rainbow.
It's a double hidden patch of Johnny's.
One's a poor rainbow.
So here's Charlie McKinnon. He's bagged 9 this afternoon for goal number 10. He's pushed it out wide, and it is out on the full. He had us, and then he's lost us.
Reggie Masters coming to the boundary too, Hilly. He's a bit sore, I reckon, too. So keep an eye on that one. Blackie, all thanks to SC Concrete and Cruitt Pharmacy. And, geez, we didn't need this rain because it's got very cold and gloomy.
Freezing.
Oh, it's a magnificent rainbow, though.
What's 2 rainbows?
It is a double. It's a jewel.
It's only a sun shower, really, isn't it?
The other one's sitting at the back of Tommy Patton's backyard.
They're all trades, mate. So, ball goes through for a minor score. So the Eagles 17-719. 5-2-32 the Blues. Here's Manane. Plays on quickly to Carter. Carter's got some space in front of him. Handball over the top to Walters. Walters now, right foot kick goes in. Ball kick was good to Zach Dwyer. So to wire the real estate guru. Plays on quickly, high up and under. At the back of the pack, McCartney bouncing football. Goes through for minor score.
We spoke about marks inside 50, Blackie. Well, North would have had, they'd have to be up to 20. Warrnambool not many, and that's probably why. Just get it, bomb it.
17-4, mate.
17-4. Tallying stat from Synod Accountant Stats.
Spooky's just shooting in this afternoon too, the great man.
He was the great spook.
The spook.
So look at that from a penetrating kick from Luke Wines to Matthew Wines.
It's coming in kind of sideways.
I just think we have to move back a little bit, boys. Short kick there to Grundy. He's in a bit of strife. No, he's not. And right in the centre corridor, we'll have a throw up here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. 17-17, 119 to 5-3-33.
Make sure the gear doesn't get wet.
86 points in favour of the North Warrnambool Eagles. Here comes Bid Mode, who's tried hard all day. Just lost it. I would have run onto it. Drives it inside, deep forward, 50, McCartney, but just goes out wide. And a minor score for the Warrnambool Blues. 5-4, 34, 17-17, 119. 9.5 gone on the league contracting time clock. Blackie, we'll go to you all thanks to SC Concrete.
Yeah, it's been a domination, really, hasn't it? Like, Charlie McKinnon was great last week against South as well. He's just a good one-on-one player.
Noski kicks into the direction of Adam Wines, and the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw-in. So just waiting for the boundary umpire to get into position to reload. Vardy and Weymouth. Let's go around the grounds, all thanks to Matco Hire. Ash Celson's up at the Friendly Societies Park. South Warrnambool and Cobden. What's the latest, Ash?
14-minute mark of the last quarter. South Warrnambool 10-6-66. Cobden 7-7-49.
Good game up there with the Roosters leading halfway through that last quarter around the grounds. At the other grounds, full time at the Gardens Oval, 16-14, Portland Tigers defeating Port Fairy 9-10-64. North Warrnambool obviously currently leading 119 to 34 here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. 11 points in favour of the Bloods. A 35 to 24 over Camperdown.
Come back a bit, Camperdown.
And the Saints are 49 leading Hamilton 14 late in the second term.
Portland's kind of, they won the last three, haven't they, Hilly, I think?
Yep.
So
their team on paper look really good.
Looks good.
I reckon you'll see a better Portland side in the second half. Just a lot more gelling in that synergy.
Moody back this week was good.
Geez, what about this rain, boys? It's coming down a little bit heavier now. And Wiggsy said no rain earlier this morning. Wiggsy.
I did, yeah.
Now they tell me the big surfers Wiggs were in town last week at Logan's.
Yeah, well, Ross Clark-Jones, he ended up getting knocked out at 2 Mile Bay at Port Campbell. He ended up in Warrnambool Hospital.
And checked himself out.
Yeah, that would be, I think he rolls like that a little bit. I think, it just gets a lot of swell this part of the coast.
Jeez, listen to that rain coming down now. God, shocking conditions out there to finish this contest. It's not worrying the Eagles faithful. Nice mark taken by Scobell.
He's played well too.
He's been magnificent. Kick just skews up the side. And it goes out of bounds, and the result free kick will go to the Blues.
It's a heavy sun chair, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Blackie. It's come from absolutely nowhere too. Kick goes in, bid made. It's going to be a slippery pill to finish now. Charlie McKinnon's the story of the day with 9 boys. 9 out of 17 for Big Chas.
And there's still 15 minutes to go, mate.
Got to get him 10, Wiggsy, surely. He's bid made. That's a good pick up in these conditions. Good strong tackle there on Holloway. And the boys just getting to know each other. Just watch out, boys. Get in there, boys, and just ball it in. It's too late for that one, fellas. Especially when the rain's come trickling down.
Ex-North Warrnambool, ex-Warrnambool player, young Fletch. He's a good kid. But they won't forget.
They want you to stay in.
Yes, they did.
So, ball up. Eddie Dwyer, who ran through the banner himself earlier on today. Bouncing ball. Low at the back of the ground, just misses. So goals are going to be hard to come by now, boys. But start thinking Matthews Petroleum Player of the Day.
We might have started that the first quarter, I reckon.
Well, it's freezing now, isn't it?
I think we're going to be thinking the 2 on the 1, I would think.
Yeah.
So Lukey Wines, he's probably in considerations. He's had a terrific game. 119 to 35. The kick to Grundy, to Matty Wines. Tell you what, Matty Wines has been pretty solid too.
Yeah, he has been. Yep.
Comes out Holloway, approaches the footy. Nice pick up by Weymouth. Quick kick by Otto Wopperman. Getting the punch with Scoble. Well read there by McCartney. Handball comes out from Morgan to McCartney. Kicks out of mid-air. Looking for Angus Lowe. Nearly dragged in the one-hander. Goal square. Little side kick there from Jai Turlin. And a nice goal for the Warrnambool Blues. A nice goal to the Warrnambool Blues in this final term. A bit of soccer-style stuff from Jai Cyril Turland. And on the national tile scoreboard, we have the Blues 6-5-41 to the Eagles 17-17-119. Nice finish there, Blackie.
Yeah, that's his second, Jai Turlin. So Reece Bucks also kicked a couple. They've actually outscored the Northland Eagles this quarter, 1-3 to 1-4.
So the rain coming down at Bushfield. We've got the rainbow. Been here for a long time, that rainbow too. Coming through there, Grundy. Geez, he's been magnificent. Bangs it on the boot. Bouncing football. Charlie over the back. He's got 10. Written on him if he can get it. No, he can't. Goes back to Jelly. Ball comes out. Harris. Couldn't quite pick it up. It's a slippery pill now. Well done. That was good hand skills by Bedmate to Weymouth. But he kicks and he spots up Anders, and it's going to come straight back. Anders squares one up to Lukey Wines. Luke Wines is told to play on now. He's going to go short to his brother, Snoozer. And this is for 4. He was always looking through there, wasn't he, Wiggs?
He's a good kick, Luke Wines.
Good player.
Ripper.
So Snoozer's kicked 3 in game number 361. Can he kick 4 and get himself in contention for the votes this afternoon? So Wines, they'll come from everywhere if he kicks this. No, he's pulled it across the right. Still in, is it? Yes, it is. Adam Wines is in there. So's Tim's. Quick little kick. Charlie Jelly, his kick was smothered. Here goes Everell, slips over. Could have been in the back. Umpire says play on. Blues just desperate to pump the ball out. And it stacks on the middle in that real wet, heavy patch. And that ball going nowhere. And this rain's getting heavier, boys.
Set in now.
Oh, it's set well and truly in Blackie.
It's still a sun shower, though. Look, the sun's out.
It's just a passing little shower.
Oh, it is heavy.
Tell you what, boys, and let it go, been consistent. I can't remember a free kick for in the back or too high. They've just let it go. There's been a couple of hold the balls, but anyway.
Right.
But for both sides, I actually can't. I just can't remember one.
Hasn't been a lot of free kicks this afternoon, has it? Really, at all.
It's been a free-throwing game, hasn't it, really?
Gee, that must be hard to pick up out there.
Benane goes to half forward. Turlin. That was smart. Big mate. Goes to soccer. He's got Anders on his tail. Tries to evade. Works the handball back to Sam Carter. Round the body he goes. Vacant goal line. And it just held its line, and it was a minor score. Tell you what, Bidmate for mine's been the best for the Blues. I reckon consistently over the four he's been good.
He's been good.
He's had a good year, hasn't he?
Holloway's been
and Holloway as well.
Pretty good, I reckon.
Yep. Nah, Bidmate's last 2 years.
Boys, Harry Ryan, I haven't seen him in the second half.
No.
So he must be injured as well. Reggie looks like he's off injured.
Eamon
Radley off injured. And what about Wason? Is he's out there in the middle? I thought he looked a bit sore too.
Noski brings to the broadcast side. He'll go long. He'll look for Wines. Second goal, big lumper. And he'll go corridor with a kick. And they get it going. It bounced off the chest of Jackson Grundy. And Monet not going anywhere. He's getting tackled. And we'll have a stoppage inside the centre square. 17-17, 119 to 6-6-42. 18 and a half gone, final term here at the Bushfield Recreation Reserve. Ball thrown up. Wines. Monet did well with a little paddle. Trying to move it forward. There was Marnie Gilchrist and he got it to Carter. Deep inside, forward 50. Weymouth. He's going to try and paddle it into the path of Turl, and he goes for a secondary goal in this final term off the ground.
Second summer.
Lionel Messi.
Tell you what, we could have used him in the US this morning, Jai. And that's 7-6-48, 17-17, 119.
Oh, here comes Snooze off for a rest too, boys. Just giving him a little bit of a spell. They dodge at Neve, the great man. They're all out here this afternoon at Eagle Park. And I remember a day like this, and I just went, it bounced off Grundy's chest out there in the middle. I remember that day it bounced off on that far outer side. Bear Dixon on a searching lead, and it bounced off his chest and went straight through a car windscreen. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a rocket. Dwyer feeds it out to Manane. Manane goes bang and bangs it forward again. Lewis getting back. Oh, he's safe.
Well, there's someone else you could
chuck in. What about this bloke, Harry?
Well, he's been really good too.
Squares it up to Luke White.
This bloke's been
good. Good luck.
Good luck with that, Wiggsy.
He's been good.
Scoble now goes long, far out of sight. Everill's a target. Front position. Well done was Tim's off the ground. Here goes Charlie. Handball just misses the target. Shields gets it back to Keese. Keese goes into the pocket. Getting back there, Jackson Bell for the Warrnambool Football Club. Nice play. Handballs out to Morgan. Morgan goes short. Nice kick to McCartney. No, it's actually Marnie Gilchrist. Swings on the right boot. Morgan Morris flies. Does it stay in? No, it doesn't. And we will have a boundary throw in. The rain subsiding, ever so slightly hilly. You've got a presentation after this for Snooze?
Yeah, we've got a just a little plaque that we'll be giving Snooze in the rooms. Shane Trelfall, president, will be presenting that on behalf of the Hampton League, which is good, just to acknowledge his record-breaking game.
Big barrel.
Oh, here he is, Charlie.
Here it is, boys. 10 of the best.
When's the last time we've seen someone kick 10 in a game?
Oh, good question.
In recent memory, or?
Who's a big fella at Camperdown?
I'm just thinking, there's like a Will Kane. I know Jay Stroll.
Not Casey. Not Dan Casey,
no.
Not Brian Hinkley.
Anyway, let's see what Chaz can do here. McKinnon comes in. And there it is. He's kicked 10. 10 of the best from Charlie. 18-17, 125.
Oh, what a game. There's the 3. Now, what's this? Is that a star? Is that a plane flying in from the distance out there? You see that
That'll be a
light,
plane,
boys?
mate. I reckon flying into the...
Unidentified flying object.
Well,
it's a drone, is it?
It's looking for the rainbow, I think.
It's actually heading this way now. Young truckie Keast has just come off. He had a massive hit in the first quarter, boys. He will be sore tomorrow, I reckon. So ball back in the middle. Charlie McKinnon with 10 on a magnificent afternoon for the North Warrnambool Eagles. Looks like it's a chopper. They might be getting the choppers coming. It might be a chopper to get Snooze down to the MCG tonight. Back of the pack, Charlie Jelly kicks around the body, but it goes through for a minor score. Jeez, it's covering the territory too, the chopper. Have a look at it.
Could be Pendlebury landing in the middle of the ground,
could
mate.
be Channel 7 coming down to cover the contest. Xander Maguire or someone. So have a look at that. Good looking chopper too. It's not a cheap one. And you can hear it through the effects mic.
Must be Channel 7 News just getting the last little bits of Snooze's milestone game.
I'm coming for you, Snooze.
That was Blackie in the first half. In the pre-game, we had nothing this afternoon. Fair to say that's going to be my little Conquest pools.
You're going to be your what?
My Conquest pools.
Splash of the day.
Oh, there's only one splash. It's got to be this bloke.
Here they go again. The Eagles into attack. Oh, going back, taking a nice mark was Timms for the Warrnambool Blues. He plays on quickly. It's a 2-on-1. Scoble one of those one. He just gets a fist in everything.
Well, he runs on top of the ground. Like, he runs quick, even heavy ground. He's good, great closing speed. He's a good story.
Have you got the winner Simbies at the back to chug on for the presentation?
No, they're retired.
I was reckon you burned him. He said they're still burning. the ski trackies.
Like the parachutes. Harry Keese goes towards the half-forward line. Coming through there was Timms. Got it on the left boot. Over the shoulder. And it's going to go back. Whether it's down the ground or it's going back behind the mark. It's going to go back behind the mark. It's going to be Timms with a free kick across half-forward for the Eagles. 18-18, 126 to 7-6-48. 78 points to the margin. The kick down the line. He got a finger on it there, Scoble. Coming through there was Morgan Morris. Quick kick there in the end by Zach Dwyer. Turlin, who's had a good last term, approached the footy. Coming through there was Everell. And he gets it nicely. Evades a bit of trouble. Looking for Matty Wines. Good punch there by Holloway. And the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw-in.
Hey, we're live with the quad too, boys. Results kind of varying. 4 horse in the last league. 2, 3, 4 and 8. Kind of $80 to $120, $150 for Con from Karoit.
Yep.
Who I hope he's up and about because he's given the slab to Kenny Wines today, which is brilliant. So the Wines family have had a day out with the TV as well from Harvey Norman. A 42-inch OLED.
And he's going to, he's kicked 3, been in the best 6 players.
Kick goes forward. Oh, Charlie, I thought was going to have his name written all over that one for 11. That's too high. And it's gone against Big Charlie that time and Timms.
And they're going to win by 80 points, I'd say.
25 and a half minutes gone. 3 minutes to the final leg at Flemington. Fingers crossed we can send that off as well. Beetroot Williams has flying done going around the local. Be hard to beat, I reckon. Ash Kelson up at the friendlies. All thanks to Matt Kahira. Ash, what's the latest, buddy?
Yeah, it just ticked over 30 minutes. It shouldn't be long to go. There hasn't been many goals kicked. Cobden going into attack again. And the big fella's got it. Corino, what's his name?
Mickey Coronius.
Coronius, that's it. The score is South Warrnambool 10-6-66. And he's just kicking for goal. And kicked it. They move along to 9-7. Which is 61. So 5.
Gee whiz, so 5 points. How long to play, Ash?
Wouldn't be long. It's just nearly ticked over 31. There's only been a few goals kicked.
Gee, Mickey Coronius, he's a last quarter specialist. The big fella. Well done, mate. We'll keep an eye on that one. We've ticked over 27 minutes here. Kick from the boundary line. Goes forward. Hits the boundary line post, or the goal post. And we will have a ball up. So,
I can watch who's in the rucky. I'll try and grab it out of the
gone
rucky.
out of this contest, hasn't it? Fist comes out, looking for Keast. It's pretty heavy, that ground out there now too. There's going to be some tired boys, isn't there? Coming through a snooze. Oh, they give it to him again. He's looking for another goal. Quick kick comes out, going to come straight back as Lewis takes an uncontested mark. He's got Luke Wine short, chooses to go a little bit further. And why wouldn't you? Because Trass! He's kicked 10. Now he's going for 11. And who would be the last Eagle to kick 11 in a game? Gee whiz. Trying to think. Certainly no one in our time. That is for sure. I can't. Someone's kicked 10, but no one's kicked 11. Comes in. He's got 11. What a day!
That's the half century for the year too. That's 50. Raise the bats.
That is some sort of game on a day against a team that's been in good nick. He's had 3 or 4 opponents throughout the afternoon, and Charlie McKinnon has put on an absolute clinic in game number 361 for Matty Wines.
Unbelievable. Again, it's been a celebration and for Matt Wines, but everyone else has got on board, and
they'll cheer Matty off. They're going to cheer Chas off.
I wouldn't think so. I would not think so. But
so the Blues into attack. Hitting back there with Scoble. Turlin kicked a couple in this last quarter. Marnie Gilchrist does well to Lowe, goes back into Turlin. Turlin for his third in the last quarter. Bends it back, but not this time, and it goes through for a minor score.
That's disappointing. I was waiting for Davey D to push the button. That's his turd.
That's his turd.
So Noski will go short, and he finds Luke Wines, who's just didn't quite grab it in the end. Back to Noski. Turns around on a 10-cent. And he goes short and he finds Adam Wines. So 19-18, 132 to 7-7-49. 83 points the margin. Goes towards Harry Keast. Got the punch in. Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Almost half an hour ticked over here. You would think, Blackie, all thanks to SC Concrete, not much more time left.
No, getting very close now, Hilly. 29 minutes gone, nearly 30 minutes. So we'll get Tommy batting straight away. That's snooze is good, mate.
Yes, they've played a lot of footy together. Tommy B and Matty Wines. Everall in the ruck against Weymouth. Coming out there was Carter, who's tried hard all day. Wrapped up was Luke Wines. He's not going anywhere. And a stoppage between the centre square and half forward for the
Hainsey
Warrnambool
might have
Blues.
kicked 11 in the game. Did he? David Haynes?
I don't reckon he kicked that many. He would have kicked a couple, but not that many.
Yeah, I already got double figures that come here. Johnny Palmer's agreeing with me. Johnny would know too. I reckon Hainsey did get a couple of bags. And there she is, boys. There is the siren. The Eagles run out. What's that? 83-point winners. 19-18, 132 to the Blues, 7-7-49. That is convincing. And Blackie, let's go downstairs to you, mate. Get some colour, get some flavour from the North Warrnambool Eagles.
Thanks, Joey. I'm with Snooze Wines as one of his best mates, Tommy Banton. 361 and a great win. He kicked through himself. What a career, mate.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. He's only getting better with those. So yeah, you could see today that the boys are ready from the first bounce. So they were on, and yeah, probably our best four quarter performance for the year, to be honest, pressure wise and midfielders and the like. So
as a bloke, Snooze, you know him well. Can you describe him in a few words?
Quiet, man of a few words. What you see is what you get with Snowy, but after a few beers he turns into a different person, so we'll probably see that tonight, I reckon, because as you can see there's a lot of supporters here and it should be a good night at in the club rooms for him.
And mate, he still looks pretty fit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a fair bit. I don't know how much work he does at the factory, but he's he looks after himself pretty well, and he's done it from the start of his career to now. He's testament to how much effort he puts in off the ground. Yeah.
Thanks, Tommy.
No worries.
Blackie, as we keep rolling with you downstairs, big fella, go and get the man of the moment. Go and get Chas McKinnon. Go and get Vards. Go and get whoever you want, big fella.
That's Roman Blackie.
It's the roaming Blackie. You had a little snooze himself.
You should see all the people ready to go into the club rooms. We won't get in there, mate.
No, get in there, Alan.
Have a look at them.
If you can't lift those elbows up like you used to in your playing days and make a V-line in there, I'll be disappointed, big fella. You're not moving real well either on that super deck out there.
Certainly,
not Matthew.
This is going to be a nice moment, I think. I'm expecting that the Warrnambool boys will line up. Obviously, there'll be a heap of people out in front of the change rooms, and he's going to get chaired off. So, what a great day for Matty Wines.
And it's got dark out here too, all of a sudden.
And colder by another couple of degrees too, I reckon.
83-point winners in the end, the Warrnambool Blues against the North Warrnambool Eagles. The Eagles just too good. Way too good this afternoon. They dominated this in the first. Blackie, let's go downstairs with the man of the moment.
Well, mate, she's all over. 361, but important to you was a great win, mate.
Yeah, it certainly was. We knew Warrnambool had been playing good footy, so we had to bring it out today, and I think we did. I think it's probably one of our best efforts for the year, so yeah, it was a good day.
Did you enjoy all the limelight during the week, mate, or tell us the truth?
Not one bit, no. I suppose you got to do it. It's promotes the league, promotes the club, so do those things, and yeah, hopefully the league and the club will benefit from it, so yeah.
Mate, great effort. Congratulations. Really great. Good on you.
Cheers. Thanks, Buckers.
Good stuff. We've got to let him go, and I think he's just going to walk. I think they're going to try and
think it'd be
get him
two
up on
brothers might try and...
They've got to try and get him up on the
up
shoulders,
here.
surely, the boys. And we're racing at Flemington too, incidentally, boys, for the final leg of the quad. And I think he might have said to them, nah, I don't want to go up on the shoulders. I'm just going to take the kids. And the brothers are coming in now. Nah. Well done. Magnificent performance. Certainly one hell of an effort, that is for sure. And well done to Snooze Wines, and well done to the Warrnambool Football Club too, who handled that very well. Blackie's in the rooms, he's got in there, the big fella. And he is going to try and get a little bit of colour for us in there. They'll belt this song out with some absolute gusto. And the final leg of the quaddie, boys, we are out. We are out. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Obvious gets the job done in the last 10 months. And unfortunately, we didn't have Obvious.
Con was on the money.
Con was on the money. Con knew it before us. They're going to sing this song, and they'll sing it loud and proud. And hopefully we can get it all. Blackie, as we cross back down to you down the rooms, mate. You've got to love it. You've got to love it downstairs. Blackie, can you hear us, big fella? Nah, he's as deaf as a post.
I say he's okay to get here the next
No, good here, Matty.
Hey, listen, boys, we're going to take a break. This is the post-game wrap. All thanks to Conquest Bulls.
Hampton League Live on 3YB. Hampton League Live on 3YB FM.
Another quarter of Hampden footy for Powercore. From the first bounce to the final siren, Powercore backs Hampden League footy because local footy is essential as.